Masters of the Metaverse, Masters of the Metaverse. They travel through time and space and stuff. Troll them, re-roll them, throw them above. They fly through dimensions, this isn't a bluff. Heroes compelled, they have no choice. Bound by the winds of a secret voice. Masters of the Metaverse, Masters of the Metaverse. Masters of the Metaverse, Masters of the Metaverse.
Hey everybody, it's Saturday afternoon. Welcome to Hyper RPG Masters of the Metaverse. My name is Chris Odie, and it is an honor and a joy to be here to play with you guys, to play with the cast. We are so excited for today's show. I think we wanted to first just start off by just, we wanted to really give a hand to the DFA cast last night.
We give them two.
Yeah, I thought they did a great job. I really enjoyed that. The show kind of started to go off the rails, but they clawed their way back in and worked their fingers to the bone and
really got a handle on it.
Exactly, they got a handle on it. It's like in Latin, carpal diem. It was.
How long did you plan that joke for?
Probably all.
I was so happy when his hands got cut off. I'll be honest. Because I figured that meant the odds of him killing Erasmus had to drop at least a smidge, which I've been expecting for a while. So no, it's good to be here, guys. It's going to be fun. If you have not seen Masters of the Metaverse before, this show is a crazy RPG where we use a derivation of Tri-Stat as our system of play. The basic concept is that rolling lower is better. The more that you beat your target number by, the more successful you are. In the world that we're playing in here, each one of the players who will have introduced themselves in a moment, they are portraying both a pilot, a meta pilot, who through a technological feat of engineering finds themselves inserted into the identity of an avatar somewhere else. And so they are able to draw from both their pilot skill set and their avatar skill set, different abilities and talents and weaknesses sometimes as well.
Yeah, of course.
And these little sliders in front of them, these little spectrums, show how closely tied they are to either one of those identities, how strong they are, how powerful they are, both identities.
Love this channel and really love this show.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
We love it too. That's why we're here every day.
I know, it's fun.
Wow, love is so fun.
And so depending on where they are on the spectrum determines how powerful they are. What it really does is it changes the number of sides on the die that they use. Sometimes they can get as powerful as using a 2d8 for their roll, and sometimes they have to do 2d12 plus 2. And if you know anything about math, it really starts making a difference for them. So so they appreciate it. You can help them out in the Metaverse store. You can buff them. You can troll them. You can make us dance. In fact, 4 AM Critter has already done that. So just so you know, thanks 4 AM Critter when you catch this. So that's going to happen. We've already unlocked at least once Dance Magic Dance.
2.
Well, I said at least 1.
Oh.
So yes, 2. So we'll drop 1 actually at the start of the show here, and then we'll dive into everything. We'll use the other one in a little bit. But what else to let you know? You at home, but chat, the computerized hyper reality amplifier and transformer. You really do control so much of what's going on. And in fact, we had so much fun last week with the charity drive. Good job, everybody.
Oh, yes, thank you.
With the Halo Foundation charity drive.
I'm going to miss the music.
Alien Knitter added a thing called Hack Attack into the store for us, where at $500, people could just basically make us do what they wanted. And, within terms of service. And so example, last week, Christian and I swapped roles at one point. We brought in Emily as an extra player. So we've decided to keep Hack Attack in.
She let the big guy out. Still not forgiving her for that.
Yes. She helped unlock Kid Titan's more powerful avatar, who we'll explore today. But that is also available in the store. It's not a community purchasable, but it's in there if someone really feels like just messing with us today. So that you know that's there. As always, at $500 in total tips for the day, which thanks to 4am Critter, we're halfway there. At $500, we will be handing out a golden waffle to someone in chat, which is where we will randomly choose someone to sing a song about, you, the awesomeness that is you, and something that you really care about. We do the same thing at 12:15 as well. That many tips, not that time. Never mind. Anyway, as many of you know, this show is also done in combination with Zombie Orpheus Entertainment. So a thank you to all of the Zoe Patreon backers whose tips or backing have helped do this. And as every week, I have some buffs now to hand out to the team based on the votes of the Patreon backers. So Crash, you have 20 points of armor this week. Jenica, you have 20 points of armor this week. Rosie, you have 30 points of armor this week. And I have 620 points of armor.
Are you kidding?
Minus 600 points.
Okay.
I have 20. That's never mind. So for
ready for it, huh?
Yeah. I know I'm in one of those moods today. I'm getting over bronchitis, so I'm punchy and loopy and hopped up on menthol. Really? Not even a Snicker?
No.
You guys suck.
I'm just gonna
Aquamarine, you've got a +2 that you can use today. And remember, this can go after the roll. This is a bonus you can apply after the roll, which makes it so powerful. You've got a +2. Crash, you've got a +7. Jebediah, you've got a +2. Jenica, you've got a +2. Rosie, you have a +3. And I have a +6. So big thank you to everyone for that.
Thank you very much.
And I tell you what, let's introduce yourself really quickly, your name and who you're portraying, and then QQ after that, if we could get the theme song once, because we do owe these fine folks at least once one Dance Magic Dance that we should just do right now.
Are we going to be sitting dancing or standing dancing?
You do whatever the Lord of Music
I just didn't know where the
compels you to do.
You just go where the music takes you.
All right.
So, Crash, Christian, if you'd be so kind, sir.
Hi, my name's Christian Doyle. I play meta pilot Crash Jackson, who still lives with his mom. And he is in the avatar of one Butch Baker, a.k.a. Kid Titan, middle-aged, former teenage sidekick superhero.
And I'm Kelly Fusen, and I'm playing the Metapod engineer and pod pilot, Jebediah Lexington. My avatar is Riptide, water wizard.
Yes. The self-proclaimed wave of the future.
Hi, everybody. I'm Sarah Sanders Odie. I'm playing Jenica Clarkson. She is a prison I can't even say it anymore. Psychiatrist. And she is playing Bombshell, who is an awesome superhero that is made out of nano-wasps and is awesome.
Bombshell 3.0.
Bombshell, the latest incarnation.
New and improved.
Newest and improvest.
The least clangy of the bunch.
I'm Maggie Ferguson Wagstaff, and my player is Rosie Harvin, Rosie the Rustler, the Rootin' Tootin' Rodeo Wrangler. And my avatar is Hex Destiny, a 12-year-old arcanist who has a 900-pound invisible bunny and a giant sword that flies.
Hi, I'm Vanessa Postel, and I am playing Metapilot Aquamarine, who really is just a yogini of the world and a health spiritual guru and also a thief. She's very good at it. And then inside of the metaverse, I am Lady Vale, who was bit by a radioactive mummy and now fights crime. She really likes to fight crime.
There you go. So that is the team. I'm still Chris. I'm still your GM. QQ, if we have it, let's do one. David, but let's do one Bowie for Life, one Dance Magic Dance, and then we'll get this show going.
Masters.
Come on, Mark. You know you want in here.
Come on, Mark.
Time and space and stuff.
Yeah.
Strangely erotic over there.
They fly through dimensions.
We're nothing but giveable.
I know.
Heroes compelled, they have no choice.
Armed
The next one, QQ, I want you back out here.
Masters of the Metaverse. Masters of the Metaverse.
Get down now!
Masters of the Metaverse. Masters of the Metaverse.
I want credit for doing some of the worst dancing I've ever done in this spot today.
ever.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
you guys
actually
looked
an
really good,
achievement.
but man, I had enough overbite there to like fund a orthodontist swimming pool. That was just awful.
We think you're beautiful because you keep us alive.
First time
Thank
I
you.
get to catch the show, so here is a randomly chosen buff to use #AquaBuff.
Yes, thank you
very
so
much.
much.
Thank you.
So last week, do you remember where we were last week? Do you remember what happened?
We saved the kids.
You screwed over my squirrel.
Oh, right.
We did. We screwed
I
over
had
your
a giant
squirrel.
50-foot squirrel,
It was
Eastern
a-
gray
it
squirrel
was
to
a
throw at you,
beautiful
and you
squirrel.
destroyed it in a round.
It is not destroyed. It is
Didn't somebody
alive.
seduce it?
Yes,
No, it is
Aquamarine.
alive and adorable
Somebody?
now.
I want a mashup of all of Aquamarine's inappropriate,
Seductions.
not inappropriate.
The
I won't
chicken, the
kink shame.
squirrel, Jill.
Yes,
Yeah.
No kink shaming.
The squirrel did
Squirrels,
not die.
robots, whatever.
it's true. It's
The
now.
squirrel is just normal squirrel size
Yeah,
now.
so-
It can now mate with
So
other
last
squirrels.
week, the Alpha Squad was
be
asked
happy.
by Dr. Migraine, one of the coaches on the show, a retired member of the Order of the Sentinels, a trusted friend or mentor, I should say, to Kid Titan. Was asked by Dr. Migraine to come back to the show as it was kind of on the rocks because of the murders that had occurred recently.
You know.
We don't know why murders in the green room would somehow disrupt the show.
You
but
think, well, ratings are up.
yeah, it's true. It's true. And so he did ask if they would come and participate in a special live version of the show. However, the attack on the chemical plant that they were trying to stop was completely disrupted by the presence of this, or the arrival of this giant squirrel, and everything kind of went sideways from there. And
It killed.
It
Chan.
like
it
bit off
disintegrated
heads.
disintegrated
I thought a bit of Chan in half.
two
Chan.
pigs.
Two
It
pigs and a
disintegrated
Chan.
two pigs and ripped the head off of a Chan. And
right.
yes, they
And
are
who knows
all
what happened
quite
before.
dead. I do believe at this point the Chans and pigs will be coming back as two pigs, one Chan.
Oh,
That'll be their
bad.
next.
Oh,
Two
That'll
man.
be their
and a
next
Chan.
team. Yeah, it's a really.
I have this feeling
Two
like
pigs.
those guys are just not going to make it through season 1.
Yeah, the odds are not in their favor.
I think they should get an
So
award.
following the arrival
crime.
of this squirrel, which was not scripted, that was not supposed to have occurred. Your instincts in that regard, Kid Titan, were quite accurate. That was not
That
part
was not part of the.
Wait,
That's the first thing I said. This is not part of
Yes,
the show.
as you were sputtering that in that moment, this is not part of the show. This is not part of the show.
Shouldn't that be Titan now? I mean,
Well, so we'll get into that. So following the this your guys' defeat of the squirrel and the police dealing with this crime scene now that has occurred, they are launching a full investigation to how the squirrel got free. You guys are obviously not.
We're not implicated in this one?
No, you're not implicated in this one.
Off
Congrats.
the hook.
You guys are growing.
Nice.
Well played.
Glad.
You were asked some questions about what you saw and all of that, but after they got statements from you, you were free to head back to Kid Titan's office, and that's where we find you guys now. It's been a few hours since then. Word has kind of trickled through that the show.
I turned that off.
Is it
The
Friday?
word has kind of trickled through that the entire show has been shut down due to the investigation.
Oh,
due
with the
to,
squirrel.
Because we had
Stacy.
more fatalities.
Okay,
And
because
these were fatalities that were broadcast live.
Oh, so it's like a snuff film. That's fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, this was people, everyone and their mother basically who was watching the show watched that Chan get his head ripped off. Remember the squirrel?
Oh, I remember.
And then looked
Wow.
really cute at everybody.
Yes. And then it incinerated the two pigs.
So they went on hold after the murders, then they came back, and then there was
They
a
tried to come
squirrel,
back, yeah.
and then
What is the current state of the squirrel? I know it was bleeding internally before.
Oh, Hex fixed the squirrel with magic. The squirrel's fine.
Imagine
Lady
it.
Vale
They
still
brought it
has
back to the
squirrel.
office with you.
Her name's Stacy.
oh, it's a girl squirrel.
Yeah.
Didn't
It's a
we
squirrel
freeze
girl.
its genitalia? I thought it was a boy.
No, I fixed. Look, Hex Destiny.
It's
I
hard
fixed
to
all
tell
of
with
it.
Stacy
squirrels.
is a neutral. It's a sort of a neutral name.
Because they all have so
They
many
all have
nuts.
nuts. Yeah.
But I'm just gonna call her her.
Okay, I like it.
I like that.
She's
I like that a lot.
Is she our mascot?
Sure, why not?
Stacy, the squirrel.
How does Harvey feel
So
about
you guys
Stacey
find
the
yourselves
squirrel?
back at Kid Titan's
likes
office,
to
and you can
imagine.
kind of debrief what has occurred and what's been going on.
Okay, so I'm going to. Can we get like a shoebox or something for
Stacy?
For Stacy.
How about a cage? Solid steel?
Sure. But she seems pretty chill.
She does seem pretty chill, and she's a normal-sized squirrel right now, but there is always the possibility that she will, get really big and shoot laser beams out of her eyes.
I could construct a cage for her with my
Oh,
nanobot.
see, look, arts and crafts time at Titan's office. I love it.
Should not maybe like a nice cage. I could make it with an adorable little wheel.
Laser-proof?
Laser-proof.
I think it's really sweet.
Yes, I will. I would like to construct a small enclosure for Stacy the squirrel.
I used to think this office was so big.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
I might make you roll that. Sure, you're able
Great.
to. You were able to cobble together from bits and pieces. Well, you had all these boxes of books.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, and my nano wasps can break down whatever and
Oh, that's
change
true.
it
Into its
whatever
constituent
I
atoms and
want.
throw things back together. And yes, you were able to create a. You ever go to the pet store and you see those awesome like critter palaces that
Oh, yeah.
everybody always dreams about buying and no one does.
And then realize they don't want to clean up poop that much.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. So
Perfect.
you actually construct one of those.
May I also leave a couple of nano wasps to do the poop cleaning up for us?
Absolutely.
That's good.
Self-cleaning
Thank
cage.
you.
I like it.
Thanks,
I like it a lot.
Bombshell. It's really nice.
We're gonna
of
come back. There's gonna be like 8 dead squirrels in that cage in about 2 weeks. They're just eating each other in bread and
Do you
eating
think
each other
Stacy's
some
pregnant?
more.
Stacy.
Is Stacy pregnant? Is she a
No,
knocked
no,
up
no.
squirrel?
Because Stacy used to have balls.
Oh,
I don't remember which one it was, but one of the Chans used to claim that he could get people pregnant just by looking at them.
Oh, then I don't know the answer.
Yeah.
So I will interject for a moment just to remind you that as interesting as the squirrel is, you guys have a few other pieces of information that you could kind of play around with. So there are starting to be protests in the streets.
About the squirrel?
No, about the show and about the superhero community in general.
We saved them.
Yeah, but there's always been that kind of an undercurrent, that theory that's run around of if you didn't have supervillain or superheroes, would you have supervillains? You know, which is a chicken and the egg situation.
I've got my own opinions on that. The answer is no.
And so there's starting to be some, you know, as you look out the window, you're starting to see the signs of folks beginning to, you know, there's a little bit of protesting going on, people with signs, just say no to capes, things like that. And again, the show has been completely shut down, which, you know, is something you could think about. But also, one of the members of your party may or may not have done something last week that you have yet to address.
So about that squirrel.
Remember when that squirrel was like really big? And he was really tall and powerful.
Yeah, we remember that.
Someone else got really tall and powerful too.
There was lightning, I thought.
There was lots of
Or was that just a
lightning.
big beam of light and angelic music?
Oh, and for the
almost?
we've never seen this before. It was just all new.
Right.
I have admittedly been feeling a little under the weather, and my powers have been acting up a lot lately.
Acting
and that
up, or
was
you're
just,
actually using them finally.
Oh.
That was like a cough. Is that what you're saying? Chew.
Kind
That's
of.
a sneeze.
It was it was like a
I know when
sneeze.
I get sick and I
Told ya.
sneeze, I become this big,
felt like a
huge,
sneeze,
green
but
muscle
only
bound
better.
thing.
Yeah, it was like a sneeze. Nothing
Wait,
to worry
no,
about.
you were like full superhero-ness with yourself.
Like
I
8
don't
feet, 8
understand.
feet tall
Yeah, why have you never done that before?
and handsome.
Very handsome.
Well, it's not. I've never done it before. Actually, never once.
Why is that?
That was your first time.
Yeah.
I hear there's a first time for everything.
That's what they say. Yeah, but that was the last time. Too.
Don't
So,
listen to them.
Why?
Hex.
Yeah, why last time?
Do you know what Titan is?
A superhero?
Right. Yes.
and strong?
Definitely a superhero. Not just a superhero, like a galactic superhero.
That sounds excellent.
No, it's like a space cop.
That sounds great.
Does that mean aliens are coming?
It doesn't pay anything. The benefits are you die young, and you have the responsibility of the weight of the entire, solar system kind of on your shoulders. So no, not my job.
No, you're already playing with being a superhero when we're on this show together. I don't understand the hesitance to not be your full self.
Sounds like there are consequences that you don't want.
It's more than the consequences. I didn't want to be a superhero. I don't want to be a superhero. The reason I'm on the show is
Why?
Financial?
no, I got plenty of money. I got these powers. I know how these powers work. I grew up with the guy who supposedly has these powers.
Supposedly.
The only way you pass on the Titan Matrix is to die.
But wait, he's not dead.
Isn't he? Oh, you're saying that because you saw him on the Today Show?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
that's
so did
right.
I. But I still felt it when he died.
And
Wait.
you got the powers?
Yeah,
No,
I don't
I'm
think...
very confused. How is he dead and able to be on television?
It's not him. That makes sense.
Someone they do what you do, change their form.
So I infiltrated the show, trying to use a different superhero moniker to investigate the Sentinels, since they were the last people who saw him when he had his powers.
That sounds wise.
Since they're not really talking to me like they were when we were kids on account of that book I wrote, I
Yeah.
figured the only way to get in was to win the show.
Well, I think you could win the show if you let yourself have all of your powers.
Pretty sure the show is
You got a
canceled.
show.
I had this feeling that the show is canceled.
The ratings for the show have been very good.
But won't they want to talk to you now that they've seen that you become the Titan?
That could have been anything.
Wouldn't they know that you're onto them?
Yeah, that's really the big problem. That and any remnants left of the Titan Force that are still around throughout the galaxy, of which there are not many, are probably on their way here right now.
Are you like a beacon?
A little bit.
Oh. Are they friendly?
Yeah, no, they're super friendly as long as you haven't broken any galactic laws.
Have you broken any galactic laws?
Yep, 3 of them.
What were they?
Yeah. What'd you do?
What'd you do?
I'd really rather not go into it, but one of them is basically impersonating a police officer, which is essentially what I did on television yesterday.
I'm sure we could explain it.
Yeah, and we've probably got some time to do that since, light years away.
As this conversation's going on, kid, you notice that your phone, which was sitting over on your desk, you catch it doing that last little vibration just as you've missed a phone call.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll get up and go and pick it up to see who it was.
It's unlisted.
Is there a number?
There is a message that's been left.
I got a voicemail.
Who leaves
weird.
voicemails anymore?
Speakerphone.
Exactly.
Yeah, speakerphone.
Isn't there usually a follow-up?
I don't usually put my messages on speakerphone. I know that's weird. When I have company, it's probably rude, but I'm gonna go ahead and just listen to this anyway.
Listen to on
If we
private
stand
message.
close
to
enough, we'll be
yourself
able
then?
to hear.
Yeah.
You go into it and you hear it's actually a very familiar voice, the voice of
Speakerphone.
the voice of Dr. Migraine. And he just says, kid, I'm so sorry. I've let you down. I've let your whole team down. I've let everyone down. Things are worse than I feared. I thought we could bring the show back in a way that would make clear to people just how useful the Cape community is, and now it's even worse. I'm so sorry. Just please forgive me for my ignorance. All I ever wanted was peace. And that's where the message ends.
We should follow up with him.
We will.
I am getting a sense from another part of myself that he sounds sort of like he's tying up loose ends. Perhaps we should contact him and make sure he's okay.
He just said a little on the depressed side, didn't
Yeah.
he?
Indeed.
And you hear a knock at the door.
It's broken.
I'll
And
get it. Oh.
you get to you get
Yeah,
in the door.
I'll go to the door.
You open the door, and standing in front of you, with
Johnny
just
Legion.
a look of panic on his face, a look of tear-stained panic and raw fear, is a very familiar face to you, the face of one Johnny
I
Legion,
knew it was. I told
who
you.
is standing in front of you holding the corpse of Johnny Legion, and looks around frantically at all of you, and says, I don't know what to do. I can't. I need your help. I need your help. I need your help. I need your help.
Hold
Quiet,
on.
man.
Hold on. Johnny, calm down.
And he stumbles into
Calm
the
down,
office.
all
He
right.
stumbles into the office.
Now say all that again.
Oh.
No, I can't. I
Get a
don't.
photobomb.
I don't. And Rosie.
Stop.
Rosie, you have danger sense, right?
I do. Would you like me to roll it?
Yes, I would.
I would also like to roll it.
Spend a meta point.
I'm going to spend a meta point.
Thank you,
Okay,
Kat.
you got him.
So he's carrying his own dead body.
I'd like to make it clear right now, I'm not going to be surprised by any offensive action Johnny Legion might take.
I
Just
beat
so
it
we're
by 10.
clear.
Awesome. So you actually then do get one moment where you are quite aware of the fact that danger is incoming. And it is coming from the direction of the window. And you have just enough time to say something to that effect if you like, before I'm going to need you all to roll initiative.
Oh,
Yeah.
crap.
think-
Always with the initiative.
Hit the ground!
Since she said danger, I'm immediately gonna into swarm form.
You said hit the ground?
Yeah, danger, hit the ground. Sure, yeah.
And as soon as you say that, a cluster of shots come ripping through the window, one of which catches Johnny full in the center of the forehead.
Wait, the one that was dead or the one that was
The one
alive?
that was standing alive.
Ah.
The second of which catches him under the chin as his head cocks back up. He lets go of the corpse. The third pops him in the chest.
Hashtag JackSunBuffX3.
Nice.
And the,
That's excellent.
and the fourth, and you're going to want to give me a defensive check with a... Well, I'll let you tell you what. Because she gave you a warning, no penalties. You can just do... You're going to want to give me a defensive check as the fourth shot comes firing at
you're
you,
the only one with
Riptide, and
ranged
you were
defense.
lucky because you're the only one here who can dodge a ranged shot.
And I was ready.
He said so. Are we still rolling?
We're right in the middle, right? Oh.
You can use a meta point.
Using a point?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, at least cock that down to...
Okay.
And Hex used one too.
Yeah, it's on the thing.
I know, but
that is a 12 on the money. Got it.
Good. That shot, you just barely dodged out of the way, and you feel good about that because whatever just went past you.
Hits Johnny Legion.
No, it hits the. It actually hits the back wall, and it leaves a very good-sized crater.
was it a cannonball?
No,
No.
those are just superhero killing bullets.
Yep.
Oh.
So we are in initiative, and I need your guys' rolls.
Initiative.
And it's it's that plus your ACD, right?
Correct. So
30.
Give me 2d12
Oh
plus
my
your ACV.
gosh. The only time I roll low on D12s is when I'm rolling initiative.
Same.
30 for Bombshell. Okay. Anyone above that?
35.
35.
Come on.
17.
17. Anyone below that?
15!
Seriously? I didn't even leave room to go below that because I was kidding.
I think that Lady Vale.
They really,
is like
really have
25, right in the middle.
25. And give me one.
One on one of my D12s.
There is
Okay.
probability for that. Not a lot, but some.
So what do you guys do? Cluster of shots just came smacking through that
Through the
window.
window. And all the Johnny Legions are dead in front of us.
The Johnny who was talking to you just took 3 very, very, very strong shots to his torso, or to his 2 to his head, 1 to his torso.
He's dead,
He dropped
right?
You can do all sorts of things on your turn to assess the situation.
I'm sorry.
Kid Titan, you are up first.
Okay, first of all, are these coming through my window?
Yep.
Okay, see, this is why I need new curtains.
Curtains would not have prevented.
I have some
giant-
So I'll
materials.
make my way over to where the Johnnies have fallen.
I love how sedate you are about that situation right now. Someone had just unloaded all of these shots through the window. Curtains would not have solved the situation.
Bombshell does not get easily excited.
It's true.
And unfortunately, neither does Kid. So yeah, he's gonna wherever he was sitting. I'm getting up. I'm gonna go to draw the shades, basically.
Okay.
And if I have any time left over, I will then attempt to cover the Johnnies
Okay.
With what? Your body?
with my body. Yeah.
Good call. Bombshell, you're on next.
I would like to see where the shots came from.
The window.
No, I know that. I would like to, in my swarm form, 500 miles an hour, around outside to see if I can
Let's
find
see.
where they
So,
came from.
what kind of do you have any kind of echolocation or?
I have flight.
I know you've got that. I'm just trying to figure out how you're going to track down where these shots came from. Mimic powers.
Gonna use
Math.
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 I have computer scanning.
Tell you what.
Yeah, math.
Give me. Yeah. We'll
Math.
use.
How
We
is
will
math
use.
gonna help?
because
You can triangulate the shot.
yeah, trajectories,
You can-
the speed of a bullet. It's
I'm using math.
yeah.
Yeah, no, give it to me. Give me a roll.
All right. I'm gonna use a meta point. Thank
Okay.
you, Chet. And I'm going to roll. I got a 17, and my math skill would be at a 15, so I beat it by
Correct.
2.
No, you missed it by 2. You rolled it over.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. So you're not quite sure. You know that they came from somewhere off in the distance. And next up is actually going to be our mysterious sniper. So there's going to be several more shots that come through the window. You said you threw a curtain over it and such?
Yeah, I drew the curtains and then covered Johnny's bodies
Awesome.
with mine.
Awesome. So we're going to have some more shots that
And
come.
I'm still outside kind of looking around, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So you'll get a bonus on your next one now to try and figure out what's going on.
Great.
You were in swarm form, you said? Mm-hmm. Okay, that's pointless then to do anything there. So one shot. I should figure out where they're all going first. 4 of you. And I've got a D4. That's convenient.
Oh man, those work out really well in those
They really
particular
do.
circumstances.
In that particular circumstance.
You know, a D8 also could work.
One
for that.
goes there too. So, seriously? Oh,
make
it was
something
so
like that
close. I thought it was going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. It was 1, 2, 3, 1. So the first shot, Kid Titan. You can't give me a defensive check, can you?
I can't what? Not if it's ranged, I can't.
Okay. So the first shot, one bullet is going to come flying through the window again. It will hit you, and it will do 120 points of damage.
Oh my god!
And it will bypass 20 points of armor.
Oh damn. Okay, that's most of my health right there.
The second shot at Riptide, you have a chance to dodge this if you want.
Oh, I want with that number right there. Yeah, I want. I'd like to get to my action. I may not get to my action.
Okay. I did
Do we have
not,
any rerolls?
did not
yet?
roll super well. It's not a thing that we've got
That is
yet
not a
as a
thing.
purchasable. This will be 60 points of damage, bypassing 20 points of armor.
Well, that would be
None.
60 points.
Hex, if you could give me a defensive check, please.
I will. Which Hexes is better. I already used a meta point though. Ooh. Okay.
Your building has a basement, right?
This is ground floor.
I get 2
But you have a
defenses,
basement,
right?
right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I do.
I just got shot.
What is that? 11?
No. That will be. That is
if I-
also. What?
I could save
It's-
I could. Screw it. I'm using my +3 roll for the Patreon, so it's a success.
Okay.
Ha!
Good call.
I have so little health.
Good call, because that would have been 120 points of damage.
Shield.
bypassing
I would have been
20.
dead!
Not dead, but yeah, you would have been
No, you
You would
seriously.
have been dead.
Dead!
You would have been,
You would have been
below zero health.
completely incapacitated. We'll put it that way. Death
Oh my
is
god,
a
thank you, Patreon. I almost
death is a
died.
nebulous thing in these worlds. So, and that fourth shot also was going back at Kid Titan.
Oh
And
god.
Kid, yes, please, if you give me another defensive check,
I can't because I don't have defensive versus ranged attacks.
then it would be 120 points. If that fourth one goes flying through the window.
Oh my goodness.
Who are
Didn't the
you?
first shot actually
What?
allow you to do any?
Oh no, the first shot almost completely protects me from the second shot, certainly.
Right.
But I haven't had time to activate anything. So yeah, I've got like 10 health.
So
Oh.
that was that
on my
round.
armor.
And Riptide, it is on you now.
So, having been to his building before, in and out, is there a basement? You know, when you come in, there's stairs up, obviously, and his is on the main floor.
Yeah,
But
yeah. There's a basement. I've been assuming you were on the second floor. Does that sound right?
I'm ground floor because I don't like heights.
Oh, that makes sense.
But
Okay,
it's
ground
also
floor.
like it's not
Split
really. It's
level.
it's 2 stories tall, but there's really only 1 floor.
Gotcha.
could you look up what the weight multiplier is for 7 ranks of density increase?
Density or mass increase?
Mass increase.
Oh, that's not going to work in here.
You probably got to go through the floor if
Right.
you want
Yeah.
You know what's the funny thing about bullets? They don't go through the ground and into basements.
You know what's upsetting about having a 5,000-pound guy who works in this office? Probably not going to happen.
Yeah, but several
So 7 ranks of mass increase, be mass multiplier of 14, if that's what you're asking.
And there's 5 of us, so I'm thinking.
I am in the air about.
I know. Well, that's true. You're not
Yep.
here. I'm gonna
She is the air. We're all breathing.
mass increase
No, I am
since I
outside.
know he's. Well, he just took that second shot though.
Just do what you want to do, Riptide.
Hashtag hack attack. A janitor is mopping the floor of the Metapod room with his Bluetooth headphone signal merge with the pods. He's currently listening to Nickelback, and the players have to sing along or suffer a penalty imposed by Chris Goodluck.
What kind of horrible thing is that?
We have to sing along, or Chris just gets to choose a penalty?
I'm not doing it.
I love
Any Nickelback song?
I'm trying to remember a Nickelback
They
song
have
right
more than
now.
one song?
No,
No, they all sound the same. We're golden.
I
Right?
just have to look them
We
up.
know one, right?
Right?
Which one is it?
Hold on.
I don't know. The one I was thinking of is actually a Britney Spears song.
I think
so
Nickelback
that's
gets
not
more
it.
grief than they really
Let me
deserve. they're-
get into my data archives. Hold on, team.
No, I saw that. I did the math
the
on it. So you've
photograph.
got a waffle unlocked. Oh my gosh, that makes me
Photograph.
so happy right now.
there's a bunch
Oh,
of.
Rockstar!
The Rockstar.
We all just want to be big rock stars.
Oh, that's Nickelback.
That's just a different name for their one song.
We
What is it?
how's
We
it
all
go?
just want to be big rock.
Yeah, maybe you should tell us how it goes really quick.
Chat,
What?
Canadian.
So I will figure out what the hell to do with that. in
Can
just
we
a
at
second.
least know what the penalty's going to be?
No.
No, I gotta think of that too.
Oh.
I promise you won't like it.
Hence the current penalty.
Since it does look like the second shot has actually affected him, I am going to put, out of my 14 points, 2 points are still in the 2 that are always up, 7 ranks of density increase on both of them, me and him, in the form of ice.
Okay. Are you
Armor.
trying to break through the floor?
If we happen to weigh enough that we break into the basement where they can no longer...
Why do you guys hate my place?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, even with any reinforcements that have gone on,
For him, I'm kind of figuring
with
we
the
wouldn't.
4 of you, that's a lot of weight.
Yeah.
So
Well, why
yeah,
do we
yeah,
want
go
to be
to you.
down in the basement?
Because those big, huge bullets
I
that
tried to
put
get you out of
2
armor.
big, huge holes in him, the really tough guy, can't
okay,
put
it'll be fine.
big holes in anybody else.
Okay, so give me your power usage
That's
roll.
true.
We can't see them to attack them in a basement.
What are we gonna do with
I pass it by 7.
Okay, so so you manage to suck moisture out of the air, out of the
Pipes.
pipes, out of that fridge that's in the office that badly needs to be de-iced.
So some of our ice stinks.
Yep.
Yeah,
And you congeal this all around the team, and that combined weight starts to build up and build up, and then the 4 of you just crash through the floor, Jackson style, into the basement.
You're gonna have to move.
And actually,
so you guys need to write down 7 ranks of armor.
and actually, that's going
Speak to me like
take
I'm 5.
off. Go ahead and just basically give yourself 40 points of
Thank you.
armor. Because you lost some of it from the crash itself, smashing
Great.
down into the ground.
But you you have 7 super strength
So that's going to improve your unarmed attack.
Thank
and
you.
That sort of thing.
by plus 70. Yeah.
Did Harvey also fall to the floor? And am I hearing all of this in my nano wasp?
Harvey would have because the floor gave out, but Harvey did not have
I can't
the
see
mass
him. I
increase.
can't put anything up.
Friends, I heard a loud
You
noise.
heard a loud crash
The
from behind
squirrel.
you inside the.
Stacy's screwed.
Stacy okay, or did Stacy like get caught?
Maybe Stacy, we put her in a corner that is
I totally
structurally
didn't
sound.
plan for that accident to happen either with the laser.
So here's what I'm gonna do for the Nickelback thing. Here's what I need. On your next action, and you got away with it this one, but it'll come back around to you. On your next action, I'm going to need you to recite a lyric from a Nickelback song before you act. And if you fail to do so, I will get to choose some sort of random effect for whatever action you tried to do that it will do.
So be it.
Now, if we say, since we are, not allowed to look at our phones or anything during game, if we don't know the lyrics to a Nickelback song, but we kind of know what the Nickelback song sounds like, can we just sing our action in the style of Nickelback?
I will absolutely let you do that. In fact, I will encourage that.
What's
That's even
that?
better.
They've
I
already
just want to see
gone
what
once.
options
I
were on the
know.
I
table.
like it. I like it.
Like, they've already gone once and we haven't. This sucks for us.
I almost just said I wish I were more familiar with Nickelback. That
You said that out loud.
I thought just
On
into
the
my head and I
internet.
said it. I said it out loud.
Just as an earworm cue, if it helps you, I'm through with standing in lines for clubs I'm never gonna get in. It's like the bottom of the ninth, and I'm never gonna win.
Is he rapping?
I don't know. Sounds
No.
vaguely familiar.
That didn't help
Okay.
in any way, shape, or
Be
form.
Nickelback. I'm.
Okay, so next up is going to be Lady Vale.
Okay.
Maybe someone could like give us a meta point with some like Nickelback lyrics.
Oh,
and
I'm
that
sure that's
wouldn't
going to happen the
count.
rest of the show now.
And then maybe because we haven't said them. they
So, Lady Vale, are you deferring? Is that what I'm getting right now?
Deferring.
Yeah, are you delaying your action?
Delaying.
It's your turn.
Oh, it's
so
my
what?
turn?
Yeah.
So the Nickelback factor right now
Correct.
has to be in effect.
That's the thing, though. The Nickelback.
Well, I honestly, unless what you just said is a Nickelback lyric
It is.
about I'm always waiting in lines for clubs that I'll never get into. 'Cause I'm so sad. I wish my life were better and that I had warmth.
Can you sing it for me? Would that be good?
I wish my life were better and I had warmth. That's Nickelback. From 1997.
Yeah, I have an idea, friend.
For a
Perhaps you
split
could
second,
try,
instead of warmth, I heard porn, and I was very confused.
That works too.
try to use some of Nickelback's seduction power on something.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
that's bound to fail.
Nickelback's seduction.
You know,
power?
No,
for
I'm
all the
trying
grief
to be
they
helpful.
get,
No,
they've
you
sold
won't
way
show
too many
single
albums
lyric.
to not have some sort of seduction skill.
I gotta tell you,
Their concerts are supposed to be great.
I cannot quote Nickelback right now.
Okay.
Yeah,
Other than what I did.
So tell me what you'd like to do on your turn.
Well, we've fallen through the floor.
Correct.
I was right by Johnny Legion's dead body.
Z.
So I am
Bodies.
So now
Let the
I'm
bodies hit the floor.
near-
Let the bodies hit the
No,
floor.
that was
Let the
Nickelback.
bodies
That's
hit
not
the
Nickelback.
floor.
Is that
No, Nickelback. Let
Not
the
Nickelback.
bodies hit the floor.
Nickelback.
It's
Go
not,
Nickelback.
it's not Nickelback, no.
So I am gonna sit up and fluff off myself and look around. I want to know what is happening around me.
Okay.
Sit up. I was
so
under
you've all
Johnny
crashed
Legion's
down to the
dead
ground.
bodies.
You going over the bodies?
Yeah, I'm trying to get out from these are my wraps. I'm
Okay,
trying to
gotcha.
get out from under.
Are you
the
investigating Legion? Is that what you're telling me? Is that what's going on?
bodies. Yep,
Okay.
I'm investigating
Cool.
Legion.
Give me a, I think Aquamarine does have a little bit of
Cat
medical kind of situation going on. As I recall, with all of
Yes.
your Yogini, you've got
Oh yeah,
She knows anatomy anyway.
massage
Exactly. Yeah, she know that.
anatomy.
So give me a massage check or anatomy check or something like that.
Okay, let's do a massage check. Why not?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure that being a masseur to the dead body is going to help him in any way, but I appreciate your efforts.
Okay, well I beat it by 3.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So the Johnny Legion that got all lit up by all of the bullets and stuff, very dead.
He's so dead. You guys, he's dead for reals.
Very dead.
was
Dead
not in doubt.
4 days. It's gonna move over to Hex Destiny now.
okay. First, okay. I don't know Nickelback. This is a song about a photograph, right? Was photograph.
You got me.
That's
That
That's my
sounded
lyric.
really good to me.
That's
Right?
Nickelback, right?
Every time I hear it makes me laugh.
Every time I hear it, makes me laugh.
And she sounds just like him.
Yeah, that was perfect.
I'm taking notes. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was perfect. We don't care about Johnny Legion, right? I'm just gonna add. We don't care about him.
very
He's
dead.
Quick question. In that song, there is something on somebody's something. In that song,
I
every
am
time I
12
look at
years
this, it
old.
makes me laugh.
And that sounds like an inappropriate question for a 12-year-old.
Every time I look at this, it makes me laugh. What is it? What is?
Something's on Johnny. Somebody's on somebody's head. Somebody's on somebody's head.
Okay, yeah, it's a head. So
It's a head.
what is the person's name?
Tommy? Tony.
Timmy.
Something.
How are we listening to tiny bands of our dreams?
Something.
What is
Johnny?
it?
Something on.
Tribbiani.
Joey's
Joey's hitting on Joey's head.
There you go.
Yeah.
What the hell is that on Joey's head?
What the hell? That's why I didn't know what the
right.
thing was.
Is that line about a kangaroo hat?
No, it's they're looking at the photograph. Every time I see it, it makes me laugh.
Look at what the hell's on Joey's head.
What the hell's on Joey's head?
Yeah, how did our eyes get so wet red? What the hell is that on Joey's head?
Why do you know so much Nickelback?
Yeah, actually, why?
You know what? I have a
Lutheran?
goal in life that anything that people think is not cool, I'm going to learn as much as I can about it.
Well, that's worked very well for you in the
He
past.
knows everything about season 2 of Heroes.
That's a good one.
Anyway,
But-
despite this Nickelback horror that we are experiencing,
So what's Hex gonna do, Hex?
I'm just so really
Do
quick.
some
Like,
hexy
no one
things.
cares about Johnny Legion, right?
He is excellently dead.
I'm still covering his dead bodies.
I massaged it right down.
So
I'm pretty sure I can say
You're Hexy and
unequivocally.
you know it.
Not.
that was terrible.
I know.
So I guess I'll actually rephrase my question to Kid, which is why are you protecting Johnny Legion?
He's already dead.
Because he came to our door asking for help? No, he came to my door asking for help.
You don't care about the dead one, right?
They're both dead.
They're both dead. I massaged them. They're dead.
I massaged them.
Okay.
behind
I
him.
massaged
Point of
them.
order.
They're dead.
Point of order. You check the one who got shot.
Oh, fair
That's
enough.
all I'm saying.
Okay, one of
Right.
them's for sure
We
dead.
know one is for sure dead.
Hey, better
Okay.
massage the other one then.
I'm gonna use a meta point to go back to the middle.
Oh god.
So
Okay.
I'm at least in the middle. Okay, he is protecting the one. Fine. I'm gonna take one, the dead Johnny. This is to the dead
The really dead.
Yeah.
Johnny.
It was the massaged one.
The one missing most of his face.
What are you
Yeah.
gonna do, Hex?
Look at my new
Crap, okay,
haiku.
I had a plan, and then we got thrust into the basement. I can at least help one thing. Okay, so, Johnny be helpful, you should be a human shield, #new curtain. And I want the dead Johnny's body to just go in front of the window
Give me a roll.
so that he...
The grotesqueness of this action is not lost on me.
It'll get worse, don't
So
worry.
the protesters downstairs just see Johnny Legion's body plastered against the window, all bloodied. And
I beat it by 5.
Awesome. So you begin to do your incantation and your haiku and to get the body up as a human shield and such.
And it works because I
Which
nailed
is
the
not something
Nickelback.
good guys. Well, no, some good guys do it. I watched that movie. Anyway, but unfortunately, your failure to appreciate the awesomeness that is the Canadian,
I helped.
just ball of funk that is Nickelback.
I helped.
Ball of funk. I know. I went. It's too late. I said it. It's on the
Yeah,
internet.
no, it's on the internet now.
As a result, as you try and cast your spell, something goes haywire, and instead of actually getting the body to levitate into whatever position you were trying to, you find yourself somehow being surrounded by
Nickelback?
by congealed maple syrup that is now all of a sudden coming from nowhere. You accidentally tapped into some sort of syrup refinery situation, and you are now coated in this sticky maple syrup.
this happened in Chicago in like 1917, didn't it?
There was a great molasses flood in Boston.
Boston.
The only good thing that's gonna come out of this is Harvey's just gonna start like licking my arm.
That's
Yeah,
a good
Which is
thing.
exactly what Harvey starts to do.
Exfoliation.
Like, he starts licking
And
my
so that was
wonders.
Hex's turn. Kid Titan, it's back on you.
All right,
useless.
so I am now in my basement, bleeding profusely out
Yes.
of 2 large bullet holes
Yes.
on top of a dead body. Is that correct?
Which body?
Well, on top of a maybe dead body. Because I haven't been able
tell
to
you what.
massage it to check, and that's how
Tell
we
you
do
what.
it, right?
Apparently.
That's how you do it.
Odds, evens. Odds, it's the one she already checked. Evens, it's not. You were on top of the other one. The one that the one was being carried in.
Oh,
Yeah. So I don't know how to check for signs of life without my ultra vision, and I can't use my powers the way I used to because of that whole thing that happened.
Right.
So I need to transform
Okay.
in order to really use anything.
Do all your things.
Let's see. So just recapping in the style of Nickelback. You turned us all heavy, so we got big. We fell down to the bottom of Titan's basement. These 5 words out my mouth say Titan Force Combat Matrix activate, and transformation should begin.
I'll go with it. I like it. I like it.
Power usage
Man.
passed by 5. Okay.
Okay.
I think you're gonna like mine too. I got this.
So you want to explain to everyone what you just did?
Same thing last week, except it
You
takes...
sneezed.
Yeah, I sneezed, except it takes an entire round to sneeze. Last week it didn't because it was kind of built up.
Sometimes it takes longer
it was
to
all,
get there.
It was all pent up, and so it was just ready to come out. But this time I have to work up to it for a round.
Yeah. No, I got that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we should just let that all go
Well, I was
by.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm
I'm back to the fluffing thing that she said earlier.
fluffing.
myself.
So
Yeah,
that was
Power
Kid
Ranger
Titan.
what?
Not like that.
Bombshell. It's on you now.
I am still outside hovering in mass, yes?
Correct.
Did I happen to notice where the bullets were coming
Give me another
from?
math check.
With a bow.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
some-
actually give
and
yourself
some
give yourself
Nickelback.
a +2 bonus, and also figure out how to use Nickelback in this.
So I was unaware that I could not access my databanks, and so I did access my databanks.
Nothing says Nickelback quite like a hashtag meta meltdown.
We'll drop that in a second too.
Please put that on a t-shirt that needs to be on a t-shirt.
So I can either
It's so funny.
use the stolen knowledge that I had from my memory banks.
Oh, use it. I don't care.
Everything to your advantage.
Well,
I could
he
not
said I
care
wasn't
less.
allowed to, so I didn't want to break the rules.
I actually didn't say you weren't allowed to.
Just somebody,
No, I didn't. Someone else did, and I didn't correct them.
Okay.
I heard it, but I
I'm
didn't feel
gonna
like.
throw something at
Captain
your
Sandbag
face.
here.
You know what happens when you assume?
Do you know?
What
It happens when you meet a man in the. No, you find. When you find a man in the Alps. Sorry. I just love that
So
movie.
friends, I never made it as a blind man. I never made it as a wise man stealing.
Yes, well
I
played.
never. Anyway, this is how you remind me of who I really am. This is how you remind me.
How whiny.
Right? 14 and so 12 and I beat it by 3.
I don't know why I'm not being whining. I whine all the time.
3.
Sorry, now I got
I
the
beat
song
it
with the
by
mind.
3.
You beat it by 3?
Yes.
Awesome. So yeah, you were able to actually to hack into. There was something going on with your systems where you momentarily hacked into a early 2000s MP3 repository, and but once you once you worked through that, you did a little bit of Toxic was running through for a while. Anyway,
I would have nailed the Britney
I know,
challenge.
Britney would have been
Britney
great.
challenge is
Oh yeah,
is that
sure,
the-
sure.
Backstreet,
Gallop's been thrown down, Chad.
Toss
If you
it.
want to
Sync.
Britney-ize them at any point, you have my blessing.
Justin Timberlake.
Brittany eyes the
And
meta.
so what will happen?
Janet Jackson.
What will happen
Or
is that yes,
Beyonce.
you are able to quickly run some computations, and you figure out that the source of these blasts is coming from about 8 miles away.
8 miles away.
Correct.
8 miles away.
Miles.
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 Whoa. Miles.
Yep.
Is there any way I can... Do I know the build? Like, is there a city 8
You
miles
can start
away?
moving in that direction if you want.
500 miles an hour, so I can get there really fast.
Yeah, you can. You'll be there on the next turn.
Let me confer with my
Ish.
teammates before I try to hunt
Okay,
down
use
this
your
person.
nano wasp and tell them what you what you
Friends,
got.
the blasts that have been irritating us are coming from 8 miles away. I could get there relatively quickly. Do you think I should go investigate?
So you want that sniper to be able to shoot you from closer?
I'm in swarm form. The sniper cannot hurt me very
Oh yeah, I'm sure he's
easily.
got bullets that'll shoot through a tank, no problem. I'm sure he's got nothing at all to deal with you.
So are you thinking I should stay here then and do nothing?
I don't no, go check it out. You have the best chance of not getting shot.
That's sort of what I was thinking.
Yeah.
So bombshell, so you head off in that direction.
Yes.
Just
Awesome.
be careful.
Always.
Hey, be careful, bombshell.
Which means that it is going to be your opponent's next turn.
Mm-hmm.
They've done their turn.
Yeah, nothing about what Chris is doing today is exciting for me.
Riptide, it's on you, and you're the last Nickelback standing.
Well, see, here's the thing. I've been to Kid Titan's place.
I thought you were going to say a Nickelback concert. I was really wanting
And
that.
I happen to know that in his basement
Yeah.
is an enormous bathroom. It's actually big enough. Did you know this? You could play baseball in it. As a matter of fact, there's a tub in there that's big enough for 10, plus me.
Uh-huh.
And since it's full of water, because I mean, who doesn't keep their 10-man tub full of water
At all times.
at all times?
Yeah.
I'm going to use it to essentially create a force field with the other 5 points that goes right up the whole inside of the wall and build the whole building as much as I can to protect everybody in this building.
Don't even roll it, dude. Whatever you wanted to do, you just succeeded. Well played. Well played.
I hate Nickelback. And I just,
Well
there's an
trolled,
itch
chat.
that,
I really enjoyed that one.
top notch.
So you've now surrounded the entire building, basically encased it in this icicle.
Interiorly,
Okay,
yes.
yeah.
Was there a
All right.
Nickelback reference?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Got
was
it.
That whole
That's
thing
all
at
I
the
need to know.
start, he was quoting a song.
Yes.
Riptide
Okay.
wins.
Good, great, thank you.
I'm tempted to give Lady Vale a penalty for not recognizing the fact that he was quoting a song.
Oh,
did
you're not
recognize
allowed to
it.
penalize
Wait, but
people
I
for
did
being
recognize it.
awesome.
That's why I asked.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
If I did, okay.
Especially with that awesome. I love that hair. It's just you're great. You're fantastic.
Are we meta meltdown?
Well played, everyone. Yeah, we are. We're gonna melt.
No.
Actually, no. I'm gonna save that because
For the kids?
for my own reasons, I'm gonna save it. But I know it's there. I will use it.
Your
Don't worry.
own reasons. That's
Oh yeah, he wants to use it when it's gonna
So,
most.
Lady Vale, it's your turn. Actually, I'm just gonna cut to the chase. You're out of initiative.
Oh, the fight is over.
You will move to the distance that you wanted to go.
Uh-huh.
You will investigate around where you think might have been the location that the shots were
Where
coming
math
from.
told me that it did.
Yes.
Yes.
Mathematically, you knew it was coming from the top of a very tall skyscraper on the in Sentinel City. You can investigate for a while and such. You find what seems to be a spot where a sniper might have been crouched down. Well, I mean, there's
A nest.
there's dust, there's dirt kind of pushed a little bit aside and such. You don't find any shells, you don't find any fingerprints or anything like that. You find nothing.
Is there a smell?
Awesomeness.
Awesomeness is a smell. Has been quantified as a smell.
Yeah.
Okay. I
Most
report this
superpowered
back.
hitmen reek of awesomeness.
I report this back to my friends. Friends, there appears to have been something here, but there is no trace of it, and I can't figure anything else out.
No.
What should I do? Should I just come back?
Yes.
He moved. He moved.
Come back.
How fast? I move very fast. I was here.
There's nothing there at all.
Nothing. There's not even. Are there footprints
He's
away?
8 miles away. It would have taken you about 45, 55 seconds
Are there?
to get there.
Since there was dust, is there where the person obviously was? Is there footprints that led up to it or lead away from it?
I'm just gonna, you know what? Because in the interest of time, I'm just gonna tell you this. You could, between the team of you, one way or another, if you investigate the location, you would eventually be able to figure out that whoever had been there has cleared out the remains of any indication. You can tell something was there, but you can't tell what was there.
Excellent.
Think of the old school movie where the person drags the brush behind them
Okay.
and wipes out the trail. Something went there. You can't tell what it was.
Something has been obscured, and there's not much evidence left.
We can take a look at the area.
Kid, are you still
I will
injured?
take pictures with my nanobots.
For those of you who are in the basement, you don't even need to give me a check for this. Actually, just give me a roll. Tell me odds or evens.
On just a
On
dice
just
roll.
one?
Any die, odd or even.
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 Odd.
If you were odd on your roll and you're one of the 4 in the basement, you notice that the body of Johnny Legion, who'd been carried in by the Johnny Legion who's been turned into Swiss cheese, his eyes pop open,
Hey guys, his eyes just popped open.
and he looks around at you guys and says, yeah, that's not surprising at all. That's not surprising in the slightest, tiniest little bit. He sits up and kind of looks around. Says, What the hell? I thought you guys were. I thought you guys. If anyone could save me, I thought it was you guys.
You're alive, right?
Team,
Don't make me punch you in the mouth.
who is this imbecile?
Who is on my comms?
Oh,
Yeah, your voice got nice and deep.
I kind of like it.
you sound like Bombshell.
Probably
Really?
why I like it.
Really? Guys, this is not the time. Okay?
Johnny, I want to talk to Johnny. Where did you come
How do
from?
you do that?
What do you mean?
Where
what.
did you come from before you were here? Where were you before you were here?
Today?
Yep.
Yeah.
I spent the last 48 hours running for my life while someone's been trying to kill me. Where haven't I been?
Explain your
That's what-
situation, citizen.
I think I just did.
Oh, Kid Titan.
You've been running
Who
for
the hell is
48
this? What's up with
hours.
Kid?
That's Titan.
Friends, I have taken all the pictures I can, and I'm going to come back to that voice. I'm very interested in what's going on over there.
That's Man Titan.
Nightmare.
Stud Titan? Titan Stud?
Anyway, Johnny. So where
Yeah.
were you? Where were you just right before here? Where'd you come from?
Running for my life. That's why I came to you guys. I
I
figured
will
if
be
anyone could
scanning
protect
you
me.
for false truths the entire time, so do not attempt to lie to us, or I will take you immediately to
Who the
justice.
hell is
He's a
this?
space cop. It's okay. It's just this is what he's like now.
So you don't even look like Kid Titan right now?
No.
Yeah.
Like this shirt's the same.
I came. Wait. Is that Kid?
It's long. Yeah, it's Kid Titan.
Yeah.
How long will you be in that other form?
At least around.
Okay. I mean, we can drop. We're out of Inish and all of that stuff. So so eventually you come back.
So
to
yeah, shakes out of it.
Okay. Cool.
A big flash of light, another 30 seconds of...
Do I make you uncomfortable, Jeffrey? Here's a hashtag foreshadow to tie the room together.
Nice. I like it.
Kid, are you still injured?
No, I'm fine, thank you.
Okay.
I
Sorry
came
about
back.
the big guy, he's intense.
He broke a pencil.
At this moment, I'm like finally back, and I'm all,
Luckily, he was only holding a pencil and not like a rifle or something.
wait, Kid Titan is
person?
back.
Sorry.
Where did the other one go?
Back to
Oh, you know, he sneezed again.
I'm highly disappointed.
We all are.
Yeah.
Yeah, he sneezed a little earlier
Wow,
than anyone was
you guys
expecting.
just like literally told the story of my life in 3 sentences. Congratulations.
But I still love you.
Sorry, Kid Titan.
No, it's okay. I get disappointed when I'm not him too.
So
what-
Johnny's awake.
Johnny's awake.
Look at him. Look at his face. He's really perturbed.
He's looking around kind of nervously.
I got a couple of questions for you, Johnny. Can you answer questions right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait just a second. He concentrates for just a moment, and all of a sudden there are 3 of him that all look identical, and they all just kind of sit down next to each other and say, "Okay, yeah."
All right, relax.
And all 3 are just kind of looking around.
Are you pretty sure it's been the same person chasing you the whole time?
I don't know.
Has it
I've
always
been
been
losing clones left and right.
Have they all died of gunfire?
Some. Let's see. Yesterday, a couple of them got clawed to death.
Was it the giant squirrel?
What?
You have not seen the giant squirrel?
No,
Can I
I've spent the last 2
I
days
really
with
need
someone
him
trying to kill
answer
me.
that question.
Okay,
I don't
I
think
will
the
stop.
squirrel has anything to do with our problem.
I didn't know what. Okay, sorry. Continue on. Not Titan.
And actually, Kid Titan and Bombshell, if I remember correctly on your builds, because I know it's something you're wondering about, and I just want to jump to that stuff. Yeah, because don't you oh, poop. I'm having trouble here looking at everybody's skills. I'm
What
sorry.
are you looking
Is there
for?
anything in particular you're looking for?
Oh, I'm looking at stuff related to basically knowing someone's telling the truth.
Oh,
I have interrogation.
yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I have street sense.
Go ahead and give me an interrogation roll.
Okay.
I've got everything wrapped up in detective.
Give me a detective roll.
Oh, I beat that by 11.
Spend a meta point,
Jeez.
if that's okay.
Yeah, sure, go for it. You're down to 1 meta point, everybody.
3 and 4, 7. Okay, yeah, beat it by detective 8.
Cool. You two are quite convinced that he's telling you the truth. That for the past 48 hours, give or take, he has been pursued by at least 1, if not multiple assassins. They have been disposing of his clones left and right. He is not sure why.
Friends, though he is
and
duplicitous, he is
and
telling the truth right now.
He sought you out because based on what he has seen on the show, you guys seem by far to be the most competent and the most likely to be able to protect him. That said, he recognized the obvious irony of coming to Riptide.
He is smart and brave.
Kid Titan, Cape Lord, do you know anyone who has really good eyesight, aka Hawkeye style?
Yeah, there's a good at least 5 or 6 super villain types that are expert marksmen that can shoot that number of miles without too much problem.
Are there any, Johnny, that you pissed off?
Are there any that smell like awesome?
No, the thing is, most superpowered assassins reek of awesomeness. There's nothing. Yeah, that's a
Well,
smell that they all have.
I have a question. Johnny Legion has sort of delved into the supervillain category. Perhaps this is not a villain who was after him.
No. I'm not a villain. I'm not a bad guy. I mean, it's a thing. It's for the show.
It's for the show.
I mean, Armor Guy, he came to me and he said, hey, look, it's from a sponsor standpoint. The show's been going on for several years. This could be a way to really, transform things and make people more interested. And I said, sure, I'd go along with it. I mean, the deal's in place for turn and heel. He made it worth my while. He said it would be the way to be the next big thing.
Even if you are not actually a supervillain, you have portrayed one accurately on television, and many of the people watching television can be easily duped by such things. Perhaps
you pretend to be a human every week.
And I do a very good job.
What kind of rounds, just curious, can get shot 8 miles? I mean, I'm no gun aficionado or anything, but can any one of you tell me one gun?
I could
all
assimilate
of
that.
Armor Guy's guns.
So you guys,
Bing.
you actually could go and investigate in the remnants of the office, the floor you fell through, and you can go find in the back wall where. Actually, no shots missed.
In the hallway.
They all hit. Yeah,
that was on the other side of Johnny.
You don't even have to do that. You can take a look at the body of the one that got hit.
One miss.
Yeah,
one missed Riptide right at the beginning.
You made a big hole.
And I can get it with water.
You can go check that. When you investigate, you find nothing in there. No residue, anything at all.
Of an energy, so it would have to be an energy type.
Some sort of special.
Or a round that completely.
And actually, go ahead and give me a Cape Lore roll.
Yeah, and I'll even scan it with Ultravision to see what kind of residue it leaves behind. But Cape Lore it is.
Oh
yeah!
Bam!
3.
Nice.
Beat it by what, 85?
You can't guarantee it without actually seeing the person in question. But if you had to place a bet, you think this might be an assassin who goes by the handle Griefer.
Griefer. What's his deal?
She is a amazing sniper, well known for her ability to take out targets from a distance. The rumors are that she has enhanced abilities related to invisibility and
invisibility.
And teleportation.
Oh, so she was bitten by a radioactive sniper.
I didn't think about that. True story as part of her side note, but I like that.
Wait, she is invisible and can
bitten
be
by a radioactive
anywhere?
sniper. What?
She's invisible and can be anywhere?
I'm not gonna tell you all of her stuff, but
probably a teleporter, and definitely some kind of camouflage. And can shoot people 10 miles away.
Yeah.
Cool. That's
Ludmila Belova is her real name.
Not really a supervillain, just kind of an assassin.
Gun for hire.
Gun for hire.
Gun for hire.
Not a supervillain, not a superhero, just someone who's available to the highest bidder.
She sounds cool.
Hey, Johnny.
And she's really good at what she does.
She sounds really cool.
She probably is super cool.
She reeks of awesome.
What exactly did Armor Guy ask you to do for the show?
He said, it was after, it was just after the first episode even. He said, that there's a lot of up and comers this year. He said the way the ratings have been for the show.
You want to pull out ahead of the pack.
What?
You need to pull out ahead of the pack.
Yeah,
That's one of the things he always says.
Yeah, he said, look, if you do a heel turn, right now you're the front runner. Everyone's thinking that you're going to be the next American Sentinel. If you do a heel turn, then it'll blow everyone's mind at first, but we can start getting into some really fun stuff with blurring the lines of good and evil and like walking the anti-hero angle and such.
But he never gave you specific people to go after.
Well, he
Did you happen to hear any?
Let's be honest. Rip and I we've known each other for years, and we don't get along well.
Duh.
But
we hadn't noticed.
Truth be told, you are really good at what you do.
Robot sarcasm.
I don't really want to say that too often or in public.
One more time.
I said it once, man.
Once.
Come on.
Come on, give me one more. And we'll call it even.
You're good with water and stuff.
You're pretty okay yourself. But here's my question. Strange
I'd ship it.
how current media trends seem to be blurring the lines between good guys and bad guys.
Well, this is something Sentinel City's been doing this for years. Anytime they got a new show and they need villains for it, they can't just hire actual criminals. They take usually washouts, but in this case, they took the top guy.
Well, that's what he said. Was everyone always expects it to be the guys who flame out, who turn heel? No one would see it if it was one of the front runners.
It was a good move.
But he never said anything that sounded just like slightly off.
48 hours.
He said he wanted to unleash a new age of attitude on the show.
Oh.
8.
Unleash.
Johnny, when did the assassination attempt start? You said 48 hours, but was it around a particular time of day? Where were you when it happened?
Oh man, the first one I was down at the Drunken Bishop, the Staggering Bishop.
The what?
The Staggering Bishop.
It's a
Staggering Bishop, it's an underground cape bar.
I do not know.
I want to go.
You are not old
Sorry.
enough, child.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
gross.
You know,
Yeah, it's not about age, it's about powers.
Yeah. You got juice, you can get in the door.
This does not sound like a reputable establishment.
It's not.
It's a good place to crash, man. I go down there a lot, I'm a regular. But no, it was about 2 days ago. I was hanging out there, and I was entertaining. I was doing the thing where I split myself into all the different clones and such, and it's kind of like a human 3-card Monty. And never mind, you had to be there. But it goes over really.
Which one of you has the erection?
It goes over really well with the ladies, man. Like it's so cool. But
I am going to pretend that just never happened.
Yeah.
Erased. Done.
But I was doing that. I was leaving all the clones to go about their business while I went off to go use the, hit the head. And I was in there for a little while. I heard something, and when I came back outside, the bar was cleared out, and all my duplicates were on the ground, just dead.
Clawed up.
Well, it
Yeah,
sounds
ripped to
like-
pieces.
Sounds like a good place to start. Okay, Johnny, we got to be able to keep you safe, which means you have to stay with us.
And there was like this mound of dirt over in the corner.
Mound of dirt. Was it like charred dirt?
Did it
No,
look
like
like
dirt.
a tunnel?
Just dirt.
I don't know. I got the hell out of there.
Could have been a tunnel.
Wait a minute. So you've been plagued by an assassin, one of which who might be Griefer, who is one of the highest paid assassins pretty much ever. And there was a mound of dirt in the middle of the bar?
No, it's off by the side by the wall. I don't know. I mean, if you want to go back, you can check it out. I didn't look at it. I ran. You walk into a room and you see 9 dead versions of you on the ground.
No, yeah, you run like hell.
You don't
So it's-
stick
you saw
around and
the mound of
investigate.
dirt is significant, and I'll explain why. There's at least 2 or 3 supervillain type assassins that use tunneling as part of their game. It's a good way to get in and out without getting noticed.
Are there ones that can claw that also tunnel?
The weasel?
There are literally countless animal-themed supervillains. Like,
Got you.
The badger.
Well, the weasel died a while ago. I
right,
heard
but he
about
was
that.
like one
Honey
of how
badger?
many the weasels?
Friends, perhaps
You
we
know,
should
black
go.
weasel, golden weasel, death weasel.
Perhaps we should go to this infested hole of a bar and investigate.
Okay, can somebody get Johnny something other than Johnny Legion clothes to wear, and somebody wash the syrup off a Hex?
You can have some of
Can
my
I dress
wrappings.
You can dress him if you shower
Oh,
first.
that's better.
Okay.
And where did that syrup come from?
I don't know. I didn't call for
I
it.
forgot about that.
It's very sweet.
Let's check that out too.
Johnny Legion is going to get a complete makeover if Hex Destiny is the one dressing it.
I think the teens should get to play. I think that's all right.
Preteen.
Preteen.
And
I
let's
see
do
nothing
that
wrong
somewhere
with that.
other than my destroyed office.
I'm not sure.
So
this
you're heading
basement
back over to the
seems a
bar, is that
defensible
correct?
place.
We'll get cleaned up and go
Yeah.
to the bar.
Okay, you get cleaned
To
up
the
and go to the bar. Is Johnny coming with you, or is he staying back at your...
Johnny's got to stay with me.
Should
Yeah,
I-
he's got to stay with us.
Should I swarm form just around Johnny as a protective bubble?
I think
That's
that's
gonna
more
look really
obvious.
weird.
You know what you could do? Because Johnny's pretty well invulnerable to most projectile bullet type things. But if you wore you like a suit of armor.
That sounds unpleasant, but I could do it.
But didn't we just change Johnny Legion's clothes and maybe Hex does his hair so that maybe he doesn't look like Johnny Legion?
Yeah, but if he wears a set of Bombshell armor, she could look like whatever Bombshell wants.
Yes, I could disguise him. However,
I like it.
Okay.
Make it
I
into a
like it.
giraffe.
I'm not even gonna make you roll it.
It just looks like a big dude.
Look like an ordinary person. As ordinary as possible, a little chubby because I'm.
Because you're fitting another person
So
inside
I'm
of
fitting
you.
another person. Bad hair, ordinary,
I like it.
goes to Walmart kind of person.
I like it.
At,
Male, female,
Androgynous.
Androgynous. Cool.
can't tell.
Well, what?
What?
Is the camera off? That's right now. Because that's not up.
The androgyny was too much
'Cause
for
I'm
the
going-
cameras.
Something going on, Kiku?
You all. He now seems like encountered. Hashtag hack attack.
Wait, but I'm wearing him, or he's wearing me.
Yes. He's inside you right now.
Kelly ran.
We're,
looks like we are. Okay.
we're live?
Twitch
We're
was being
good?
twitchy.
Oh,
Yeah, Twitch is being twitchy.
all right.
So now he's the most attractive.
He is. And Bombshell, he's inside you right now.
I know. It's really good.
I know.
Oh.
The Bombshell has never actually experienced this kind of excitement.
Intimacy?
Well, I have heard, as Hex pointed out earlier, that there's a first time for everything.
Yes,
Yeah.
but Bombshell has never experienced this level of intrigue.
Okay, so you guys head back. So you guys head down to the Staggering Bishop.
Yes.
Yeah.
Along the way, Hex is gonna do that thing when you're 12 and you're like, oh, stop it. And like just find every excuse humanly possible to just like hit him or touch him or like bump into him and then giggle.
You realize, friend, that you are bumping me.
You should probably, that's really obvious.
Okay, he can't actually speak because he's inside of
Yeah,
Bombshell
but
right now.
I'm now, he's the most attractive thing I've ever seen.
Yes.
And I know he's in there.
Yes.
And I want him to know that I remember he's in, like, I know.
I like it.
Hex, don't be so obvious though. You want to like play, not play. Actually, don't play dating. Tell the truth. Tell him you like him.
No, we're definitely
do
going to
that.
use this when we get into another combat-ish situation.
Yeah.
We'll,
No, we are.
Oh boy.
This will be a thing. I'm looking
How
forward
long
to
are
it.
we attracted to
So
him?
you get to at least one round through of actual stuff.
Oh, good.
So,
Of actual
so you
combat.
guys get to the Staggering Bishop.
And we have a
The
meta melt.
Staggering Bishop.
Yeah, that's true story. It's the name of pretty much the bar I use in everything I've ever GM'd. So,
Staggering Bishop.
yep, there was a Staggering Bishop in Renegades. There's a Staggering Bishop in my D&D campaigns at home. There's
Girls.
Yes.
Brittany, you're so beautiful.
Brittany.
Oh, there's a Brittany. There's
Congratulations,
always a
Brittany.
Brittany. There's an Ashley, a
looks nice.
Brittany, a Courtney,
They're all
a
Tiffany.
Tiffany, a Stephanie, and a Deshandra. Yep.
Who's getting married?
Brittany.
He did use the term happening place.
So this is all
it's
going
like a
on. Like
dive.
there's the bartender sees you guys when you come in, kind of does one of those head things, and
I will order a beer, as I am a common person.
please tell me that's what you do. You walk up to the counter and you say,
I would like a beer,
Because I am
Please.
a common person.
because I am a common person.
I will sidle up next to her.
do
But
you have
something light.
do you have a specific type you wanted? I mean, beers.
Lager.
Well, that's narrowing it down. He looks back at the taps in the
The
back.
domestic lager that is
Hornet
cheapest.
IPA.
It's a domestic lager, cheapest and most appealing to the masses.
So,
Well, now everybody knows she's a robot.
so he leans over and he goes to one of the taps and he hits a. Oh my gosh. I'm just so amused by that. Now I'm picturing every TV show where someone walks in and orders a beer. And you're like, how the hell does that work? I've never. Anyway, yeah, he goes over and he pours you a pint and slides it over to you.
Thank you.
And if you guys look around, you will notice over in the corner, while it has been cleaned up, you can see that there is evidence of a hole over by the shuffleboard area.
In the wall and the floor.
On the floor.
I'm gonna go check out the hole.
I mean, it's been patched up, but you can tell that that's where Legion points out that's where the stuff was.
Yes.
So-
I also want to
What,
go.
what kind of floors are they? Wood, concrete,
Yeah, wood.
and so literally where the hole is, there's patched wood over.
Yeah, it's a little sloppy. They'll have someone come in and clean it up later on, but
Claw marks?
yeah, as you look around it, you do see claw marks, possibly teeth marks as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay, so subterranean...
I have.
Men.
Maybe mole men, but don't...
And you see, you also can
man.
see evidence of, I'm not gonna make you roll for it. You can see evidence of lots of little tiny claws as well.
Tiny claws and big
Little
claws?
tiny claws.
Tiny claws.
Like
Yeah, you
little
see,
tiny
baby
you
rats.
see some
claws?
larger ones and some smaller claws. I don't know. Do any of you have any kind of animal?
I can have any skill I want. I have
I
animal
do.
handling
Handle
and
it,
training.
Okay, give me a roll.
Y'all roll for it too.
I beat it by 2.
No, I did not.
By 2, you're not quite sure. You don't think it's a mole. You don't think it's a rat.
Some other rodentish kind of thing.
Just one.
I'm gonna cross my database with subterranean mammal hybrid assassins.
It seems uncommon, whatever it is. So
It is
not like
uncommon, friends.
so you're running through your database and stuff.
Yeah.
Shrew.
Harvey's gonna sniff it.
Oh, I like that. Yeah. Okay. You know what? For Harvey sniff, I won't even make you roll on that. So using all this combination of tricks and traits and whatever else, you are pretty sure, Kid Titan, if you had to place money, you think it might be a Professor Naked Mole Rat.
Professor Naked Mole Rat? I thought he'd retired.
Yeah, he still comes out every once in a while. If the
In
price
the light
is right.
of day, though,
Yeah.
the money must have been really good then.
He must also have had a lot of sunscreen.
You know who else has a lot of money? Not to beat a dead horse or anything.
Are you gonna say armor guy again? Yeah, well, everybody knew what you
So
were
while
gonna say.
you guys are doing this, you still are swarmed around Johnny Legion?
I'm swarmed around Johnny Legion
Okay.
and
And you're sitting
looking
at the bar
at the
drinking?
domestic lager.
Awesome. I love it. You're just looking at it. That's the best. So you guys are investigating the hole. You're doing this. Some of the patrons have started to clear out and such because it's the middle of the day. They got to go back to work. A lot of these superheroes have day jobs and such. But the woo girls are sticking around at the bar right now, and they're woo, you're so beautiful, and doing the whole bachelorette party, and they're opening up presents with stupid gifts inside and shimmering.
Oh, look, a hat shaped like a penis. I've never seen that before.
Exactly.
Hex Destiny is very interested in the penis-shaped items, and she is going to go investigate.
Okay, cool.
Hex, no.
I follow
You
to
know-
just watch.
What do you
Okay.
even? What do you even?
So you guys are still
Tell
checking
it,
out the
kid.
hole, then?
Huh?
Tell her the truth.
What was the question?
You checking out the hole?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did check out the hole, and yeah, I'm like, Professor Naked Mole Rat is a good lead, and I
Right.
know.
One of the drunken woo girls bombshell to you. She puts her hand on your shoulder and she's like, "You are so handsome.
That is odd. I tried to make myself not handsome today.
You're just like, oh my gosh, I just can't get over how attracted I am to you, and you don't
Bob-
even
Hex
you're not
Dest-
even like a
Bombshell.
good-looking guy."
Hey, Bombshell,
must have had
I want
much
to tell
to
you a
drink.
secret.
You're telling me a secret.
Yeah, come here. I want to tell you a secret.
Can't you just whisper in my nano wasp?
It's just all being said out loud, right? So
Yeah.
Just because it's more awkward
Say it
that
on
way.
the animal.
Yeah, it's
That's awesome.
personal. It's like bathroom girl talk.
I don't need to use the bathroom. I don't have any needs like that. I am very confused.
And at that moment, I need you all to
Yeah, we
roll
need to go.
initiative.
Uh-huh.
Damn.
20.
Oh, wait, I need to
I'm
roll
gonna, I'm, gonna,
12s.
I'm gonna use that +2.
Okay.
25.
Oh, darn. 18 plus
33.
Okay.
And I've used my +2.
Okay.
24.
24. Good.
38.
38. Wow.
Of course.
It's a fast day for me.
And the
sorry.
reason you needed to do that was because as soon as you turned your back, the Woo Girls attack.
The Woo Girls are attacking.
Yes, they are attacking Bombshell
We are being attacked.
Bombshell.
/ Johnny Legion.
The androgynous-looking, non-beer drinking patron at the bar. They are attacking this person.
Yes. Yes,
Do you
they
stay on
are.
him?
The androgynous looking, etc. person whom they found themselves
Attracted to.
incredibly attracted to.
Are now angry enough to attack.
Which, by the way, you're all very attracted to as well. Don't
Oh,
forget,
yeah.
Because you're all
Oh, no, it's
sorts
gonna
of
happen.
Johnny.
Yeah, as soon as this fight's
Johnny
over, I'm
Legion.
going to go over and see if he needs a back rub.
And so they as soon as you turn from them, they all go woo, and they jump you. And the first thing that happens is 3 of them take the drinks that were in their hand and just throw them.
At me.
Yep. And then 3 others of them are going to start kickboxing at you using their stilettos.
Heels.
Yep. That's what they do. That's what woo girls don't make a woo girl
Did they
mad.
take off their earrings? In
When they're getting
Oh, they
ready to
will
fight.
as they're doing this.
Okay.
They'll be like,
It's about to get real.
yeah. It's gonna
Roll
be
my
real.
earrings.
So
Hold my
I don't
hair.
get any kind of action yet, correct?
correct.
Because I'm just defending.
Correct. And you are in a swarm form right now, correct? Because you're kind of swarmed
I'm
around
swarmed.
them.
Not technically.
I'm not
You're
really.
kind of
I'm,
both-ish.
I look,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
using,
alternate.
true.
Yeah,
It's alternate
alternate
form.
form.
It's
She's-
not really swarm form.
That's true. Okay,
Which is
so this
unfortunate.
first one, then, if you want to give me a defensive check, you can.
All right.
As Ashley flings her Cosmo at you.
Can I? It's just a Cosmo. I care more about the heels. I would like to defend against the heels and not the drinks.
Ashley flings her Cosmo at you. Do you do anything?
No.
Okay, cool. It hits you for 40 points of damage.
Must have been
Because you thought it was a Cosmo. It hits you and it explodes in a
Fine, I'm
cacophony
using
of...
20 of my armor. Thank you, Patreon.
Then Brittany flings one at you as well. Would you like to defend?
Fine, yes.
Okay. Fine, yes.
Fine, I'll defend against the flying
I
cosmos.
did not make it.
Are they?
You did not make it?
No.
This would be 60 points of damage as another Cosmo smacks into you, or at least it looks like a Cosmo. And there's a third one from Courtney.
I can try, but I do
hate
not
that
think I'm going to succeed.
I believe in you.
Oh,
I did not succeed.
As Courtney hits you for 40 more points of damage. And then Stephanie is going to start doing some badass kickboxing-ish types of moves.
Stephanie.
Man, they all go really, really fast.
Well, they attacked first.
Yeah, I know.
So-
Like they came out of nowhere.
And so do you want to try and defend this? You're just getting to the point
My
of the math.
DCV is 8, and I would have to
I
get a
understand.
0.
With the penalty, it's just getting ridiculous.
Well, you have
So
two
this would
ones.
be 20 points of damage. And she kicks into you with one of her heels. Hi-ya! And Tiffany will also do 20 points of damage.
Overly perky females. This is inappropriate and irritating.
And Deshandra will finish it off with a roundhouse kick to the face, also dealing 20 points of damage.
Damn, Deshaun.
And then they all step back and adopt a perfect Charlie's Angels pose together.
There were.
There were 6 of them.
The entire Charlie's Angels crew.
Brittany, Tiffany, Courtney, Stephanie, Ashley, and Deshaun.
And my regeneration that I
Oh,
have
and actually,
adopted-
because that was an attack roll, as soon as they do that on their next action, each one of them briefly shimmers. And now there are 18 Woo Girls standing there.
there were 5 and now there are 18.
There were 6, now there are
Oh, it's
18.
3.
Do they all look different?
It looks like there were 3 copies of each one. Woo Girls travel in packs.
Interesting.
My the regeneration that I have 5 powers of because I
Uh-huh.
adopted it because I'm very clever. That every turn I regenerate 25 points. Is that right? Okay.
Yeah, I believe
Yep.
so. I'll
Okay.
verify it, but I
I
think so,
just
yeah.
wanted to verify that.
You remembered to subtract 20 from all the damage.
Yes. Because
Yeah,
of armor.
25 per. Yeah. So LB Kid Titan, you're up next.
Hey, all right. Well,
And remember that throughout this battle, you are seriously, seriously pining for the love that is Johnny Legion.
yeah, no, I'm telling you, like, I feel like he probably needs a back rub real bad
I
right
agree.
now.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot one more buff. It's been a little bit since I used that one. We have a meta meltdown that we need to resolve.
Yeah.
Right.
Meta
So I
meltdown.
should let the real Kid Titan.
Yeah, so let's figure out.
Decide what they're
I think,
gonna do.
Sarah, I think you've got the sheets
Oh, yes,
right
I'm
there.
sorry.
So I'll give you just 1 second. So
Oh,
Here we go.
Here we go, guys.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I was gonna do something cool today too.
Oh. Mark.
8?
It's an 8.
8? What does that mean?
It's an 8.
Oh,
That
no.
means for this next round, you need to deal with the situation as Christian, Kelly, Sarah, Maggie, and Vanessa.
Done!
As reality
Done! Okay.
caves in on
is better.
yourself.
Yes.
Maggie has an unfair advantage because we're in a bar.
Yes, and I'm fighting woo girls.
You're fighting woo girls in a bar. You have 1 round of being in love with Johnny Legion as yourself.
Oh yeah, no, I'm in.
But you will be able to have access to the physical stats of your avatar, so don't worry about having like 10 hit points or something.
Right.
Unless you're Bombshell, who just got lit up.
Yeah.
I still have 120
So,
points. Dang it.
Christian, it's on you, sir.
All right. And do I have access to buffs even as me?
You have access to your buffs, yes.
I love that. Okay. Well then, I am going to. The only thing I can do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna transform. It's all I can do.
I'm not sure if Christian can. Well, okay, I'll give you 1 round to do that, so sure.
It takes a whole round to do.
Yeah, that works.
I just don't get to roll the good dice for it.
Correct.
Oh, just barely made it.
Okay. Kelly, what are you going to do? You're surrounded by a pack of woo girls in this bar, and you're in Riptide's body, but it's you. You can't try to pick up on any of the woo girls. That's not.
Are we all?
Just letting you know.
This is such a target-rich environment.
Are we still attracted to Johnny Legion as
I'm not.
us?
And Christian, since it is you, I think for when the next turn when we get to Kid Titan, if you could act out the transformation into Kid Titan, I think that would make chat very happy.
Oh yeah, and I'm all about making them happy, but I'm not me next round. I'm
Right.
Crash, and he doesn't care about chat.
Okay, then you can act it out now. Then would be
Okay,
great. 'Cause
that seems totally
And
fair.
so
it's
can you
still
show
your
me
turn.
what that would look like while you think for a moment, Kelly, about what you're gonna do?
Yeah, how does he do it? I guess I just like stand there.
How does Kid Titan transform? Yeah,
Well, he
they really want to see it.
talks to Hal.
So talk, give me your.
Hey Hal, I know we've never really spoken before, but it's me, Christian. I
Oh, I'm
know.
a huge fan of your work. Love Darkness Rising.
Oh, thanks.
Good job on Journey Quest Season 3.
So yeah, oh hey, thanks a lot. Really, did you back it on Kickstarter? Or, okay, no, it doesn't matter. So I've never really done this transforming thing before. If you could maybe help me out with that, and
No problem. It's kind of an autopilot thing. He just tells me and it starts up.
Okay, yeah, I want to do that then.
Okay, so first you're gonna need to do the power hand pose.
The power hand pose. Okay.
Yep,
Is-
you're close. That's good.
Like
That's
this?
good. Now start trembling with awesomeness.
okay. Is this good?
You're on the right track. Make sure you say the power words.
All right. Abracatitan, bruh.
That'll work. The words don't actually matter. So
I
it's
knew
cool.
it. I knew it. You sneaky son of a bitch.
Yeah, don't tell him that I told you that. I like to make him dance.
Our secret.
Sounds good.
Peace.
Take care. On you, Kelly.
That didn't help. Where were the ideas I was supposed to get from that?
You were not inspired.
I can't use Riptide's powers.
You are Kelly in the body of Riptide. You want to delay for a second?
Yeah.
The Hex, it's on you.
Yeah, I'm
or Maggie, it's on you.
So it's Maggie fighting the woo
Yeah,
girls.
yeah, Maggie
but
and woo
I
girls.
have the powers of Hex Destiny.
You have some of the powers of them, yes, but through Maggie.
Yeah, we
Excellent.
need character sheets for us if we're
Yeah,
gonna
we can do that next week.
So there was a
your own
bachelorette
like it.
party.
Yes.
I assume this bachelorette party, based on the woo girl status of them, was full of penis necklaces, penis
Correct.
straws.
Correct.
Team's hat.
Correct. They are genitally enhanced.
Choke on this, ladies. Bring the penises to life. Hashtag woo that bitch. And all of the penis paraphernalia is going to
Sentient?
become alive and fly at the Woo Girls, and they are going to be attacked by all of the dicks.
I run.
Please give me the roll.
Too many dicks.
That is so close to what
You know
I was
what?
going to do.
I have no doubt in my mind
That
about
is
that,
so
Kelly.
close to what I was planning.
I
on
really
doing.
want this to work, so I'm spending our last meta point.
Okay.
Thank you, chat. We could use some more.
You asked what Maggie would do.
Love it.
I did not think about the fact that we were using your what is that? Your what's the term
It's
for
right
for
on it.
ranger? They have a what
yeah,
enemy?
that's true.
A favorite enemy.
favorite
I didn't
favorite
think about the
enemy.
fact we were choosing your favorite
Favorite
for this
enemy,
battle.
Woo Girl.
I got 19. I got right on it.
Okay. So yeah, you are able to. I'm not going to describe it fully, but yes, you were able to make these things happen, and they start being pummeled by.
Just smack the
tiny
butt.
little
they're just like
By
smacking them.
just annoying
Smacking
little,
them.
and like just hitting them. The necklaces can go on and like
That's
choke them.
great.
Oh, were they doing that thing where they're like
Oh, yeah.
that? Oh God, that's the.
Oh my god.
Can we make that
Oh,
sound
and let me
once
guess.
more,
At least half
please?
of the girls are going.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so yeah, so you start pummeling them with things.
Okay, I know what I'm going to
And-
do.
And also, just because I am in love with Johnny Legion,
yeah.
this is really just to make them look really bad.
Johnny
Right, so that
Legion's
I look-
impressed, just so you know.
Right. So I want to impress
Johnny
them.
Legion's part is he's
them.
impressed.
Johnny
He's all
Legion,
of
Johnny
fun.
Legion's a wrestling fan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lady Vale.
Yep, I know I'm going with this.
What's Vanessa
mean
gonna
Vanessa?
do?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, Vanessa.
With all of the flying dicks.
Well, Vanessa high fives Maggie for the sentient dick move. That was a good one. So, are they affected by this? I mean, are they-
Actually, yeah,
would
using your
you be?
magic, I'm going to say that in the course
Yeah,
of all this
I
pummeling,
would be.
2/3 of them do actually drop.
Drop?
Yeah.
Oh, those are
Whoa!
Yeah.
some really, really.
That's.
It's
Yeah.
hard plastic.
Oh,
So, I'm confused. What you're
They
saying?
go right down. Is what you're
12
saying.
of
They
them,
go down
12
hard.
of them have gone down.
They've gone down.
Yeah, they go down hard.
12
And
of them have gone down.
Vanessa, bring us home.
Man.
Okay. Hey, Courtney. Why? Why are you attacking us?
So you're just trying to reason with them. The Woo
That's what
Girls.
Vanessa would do.
That's fair. That's fair. Do you do anything else?
Well,
Remember that you're also insanely attracted to
I
Johnny
want
Legion.
you to remember.
I feel like that doesn't
Wait.
affect Vanessa very much.
Maggie's just gonna remind Vanessa about those awful people at the karaoke table and how you felt about them,
Oh, they suck.
right?
They
and
were
then I
so
want you to
mean.
look at these Woo Girls, because Maggie would do that.
Those people
Yeah,
were
she
so mean. Okay, so angrily I ask, why are you doing this? I feel like Vanessa isn't really affected by being very much by being in love with Johnny Legion.
Okay,
It's
so are you going to attack the Woo
whatever.
Girls using Lady Vale at all, or are you going to just stare at them?
do you want me to attack the Woo Girls?
Not my call. It's your decision. What do you
Would
want to do?
Vanessa attack the Woo Girls?
Vanessa would not attack the Woo Girls.
Okay.
I would want to ask them what they were doing and try to engage them in
they-
conversation.
The problem is none of us would actually attack anyone.
Yeah, it's true. So they are
Oh,
just.
actually,
But-
is it too late? Lady Vale,
Maybe you.
Can I
You
change?
get one more shot. If you want to do something with Lady Vale's powers, then it's going to be back to Riptide.
Okay, Vanessa Lady Vale wants to bring together my.
You want to do the rappy thing?
And I want to trip them to the ground.
Okay.
So that
Oh.
the dicks can.
Do their work. Do their.
Oh my gosh!
Oh,
Okay,
dick
I
work.
don't know how this all fits into anything. No, this phrasing.
I wasn't.
You were the one who had a
Bachelorette party.
a group of assassin bachelorette partiers.
I didn't
started
think
it.
it would go this way.
No, I don't want
You
the.
fake Maggie.
I know.
You
Vanessa, fire away.
Just want the penises to subdue them more. That's it. If they're lightly tapping, we got the little penis necklaces
We're
lightly
gonna-
tapping.
I'm just gonna.
That can be
Just
continued.
want
I'm just
the
gonna-
penises to subdue them more.
Now, if they're
I'm-
really doing their job,
I'm
in
just-
the end, it will eventually subdue
I
them.
just want the
If
penis.
we are off the air next week, it's been fun, guys.
Did everyone
We've
hear
really enjoyed you.
what Bombshell just said? Because that was really funny.
So yeah, you are able to, with all your various attacks and raps, I'm not even
No,
gonna make a
it's
roll.
coming.
You are able to trip all
Trip
of
'em
them
all.
and fling them all to the ground, where they continue to be
And I'm standing over them angrily.
slapped by things.
So
Is
that.
it my turn yet?
Oh no,
that-
it's Riptide now.
Oh, this.
It's all right.
Because
You
he
know-
delayed.
Okay.
Kelly, what's Kelly gonna do?
Really?
Yeah.
There's
This
a
is
bunch
Kel-
of girls.
No, just tell me what you're gonna do. Seriously.
All of the bottles,
Yeah.
all of the water spigots,
Yep.
everything that's got any form of liquid
You
Yep.
just turned it into a wet t-shirt.
is going to suddenly erupt
Okay.
and just sploosh, drench them.
Okay.
So there's
Alcohol, water, all of it.
Cool.
Oh yeah.
Are you trying to do any damage at all? Or?
Oh no, just.
Okay, cool.
This is just Kelly.
It's just Kelly. He's just
I've got a lighter in my pocket, so if it's
okay,
not
you're
handled,
gonna have to roll. Yeah, you've succeeded in doing that. The floor of this place is just a sticky, disgusting mess. The bartender, not a fan of when these sorts of things happen, but is going to just kind of step back to his back office because he doesn't really want to have to deal with this. He'll deal with the cleanup. He's used to that.
Thank you, QQ.
And that is going to be their turn then.
No, I get a turn.
No, you rolled under them.
Oh, balls.
So they get to go first. So they are all going to hop up, get their kip up.
At the same time, that's rad.
Yeah, they
yeah,
are.
that's cool.
And
But they have to take their shoes off to cross the street, which is weird.
and then they are going to just start attacking you all because that's what they do. So there's 6 of them.
I thought you said there were 18.
There were
Close.
6. They made
Transformation.
copies like Johnny Legion does, and then the copies got knocked out because Maggie did things.
Oh, the copies are knocked out.
I'm not going to describe again what she did.
Maggie happened.
Maggie happened. Yes, there was slapping.
Got
But they do. They hop up and they are not enjoying what has just occurred. And so they yell out a woo! And they all look at each other. Wolfpack! Arr! And then they charge. Wolfpack! Arr! And then they charge on in. And they start
I hate these girls.
they start doing just like crazy ninjutsu kicks and flips and spins and all of this stuff. And let's see, that's going to be Lady Vale. I need from you a couple defensive checks, please.
Oh, sorry. Oh, failed it.
Failed it?
Oh, failed it.
Okay, I need another one as well.
Had your chance.
Failed that one too.
Okay, and I need one more, please.
Oh, good.
They like you.
I failed that one too.
Okay.
What you get for trying to reason with people.
I know. This is
You
actually
let people woo girls.
this is actually exactly what happens whenever I try to read.
I need one last one, I'm sorry.
I beat that one. I mean, I got that one right on the mark.
Even with the 12 points, or I mean, you're getting penalties for the multiple
Each
rolls.
time you do it, it's
Oh, yeah.
If you
Oh,
run
yeah,
out
no.
of defenses, you're getting,
Okay, this one I beat by.
no, you get
No penalties.
Oh,
You're-
yeah,
it's
you're getting a
no.
penalty for each attack
Unless you
after
get a
your first.
double one, you're.
So I think you
No.
do have multiple attacks, but not multiple defenses. So you would be at
True.
a 16 penalty. Yeah, there's no way that. Okay, so bam, 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 bam. 30 points, 30 points, 30 points, 30 points.
Oh, okay.
Oh, ouch.
Are you dead?
Yeah. Yes, I am dead.
But
Okay, she's
you're-
not dead. She's just dropped. It's not
Do you
dead.
still have your armor?
I don't have any armor.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, we got armor from Kelly, or from
Oh.
Riptide earlier. We got 40.
Oh, if that's at
Um,
So
Yes, you
40 of
have
those
it.
points went away.
Oh, did.
then I am not dead.
Yep. Cool.
Not dead.
And then another one is going to start doing the same sort of thing on Hex. Hex, I need several defensive checks.
I get to defend, and my sword also gets to defend, correct?
That is correct.
How many?
I will need 4 as well.
All right. So, no. That's no. 6, that's a yes!
Okay, cool.
All right, and my sword is also going to defend.
Okay.
That is a 4, so that works.
Okay.
And that is 7.
So
Yes.
there was a lot of offenses that were going.
No, that's 8. No, so no, that's a no.
Okay, so 20 points, 30 points.
20
I was
points.
following all your rules correctly.
So I only take 10. Oh, but oh yeah, I'll take 10.
And then Bombshell. I need 2 defensive checks from you. As this spinning, whirling dervish of heels and cosmos and extended fingernails is clawing and kicking and doing things.
No one know.
No one know? So that would be 10 points and 30 points.
Is it my turn yet?
What?
Is it Sarah's turn yet?
No, not quite. Sorry. And then you guys don't need to make any kind of listen check or anything like that. Yeah, it is Sarah's turn.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
So Sarah,
That's right, because Sarah's got to go now.
Sarah hasn't gone. Sarah is sick. And Sarah just got her butt kicked by a bunch of preppy, irritatingly high-pitched woo girls.
Woo! Wolfpack!
So I'm gonna fake it.
Hey, if you drink enough, Fuller House is almost watchable.
It is. That's really fun.
Unpack that sentence for a moment.
I don't believe you.
I said almost.
So I'm gonna fake it,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna kind of like sidle up to Kimberly or Kelly or whatever.
There
the hell
is
her
no
name
Kimberly or Kelly, but there is. It's close enough.
Brittany,
Katrina,
Stephanie.
Yeah, yeah.
somebody,
So one of
whoever.
them.
Deshandra.
I'm gonna sidle up to them, and I'm kind of like gonna giggle a little bit, and I'm gonna gather them kind of together in a cute little girl packy kind of way.
So you want to take a selfie?
And-
Into it?
Oh, I'm definitely gonna say I want to take a selfie with them, and then I'm just gonna hack up a lung all over them, and I want to cough in everybody's face and phlegm them.
So you're going to use a biological weapon,
Yes.
That's against the Geneva
which
Convention.
is against the Geneva Convention, but okay. So
Bitches are
sure,
killing
give
you
me
with cosmos.
give me a roll.
Cosmos. Ridiculous. That I do that.
Yeah, I know. I live with you. I know what it's.
I rolled a 5.
Wow. Okay. So yeah. So sure. You are able to, in the middle of this attack, distract them to the point where they do actually, for a brief moment, accept you as one of their members, which is odd because they were attacking you for a second ago.
I'm very charming.
Power of
You
the
are
self.
very
I said the
charming.
power of the
Well, you're
selfie.
also you've got Johnny Legion all up, and so
I'm all in- yeah.
they are also attracted to Legion, and so they do get distracted by the Legion essence exuding from you.
Yes.
And they, as a result, do allow you to get close enough to actually to launch your attack, which doesn't actually damage them now. But what I will say is that
It's
it
gross.
grosses them out.
They're grossed out.
And they're going to take a penalty now going forward because they are concerned about the possibility that they will catch whatever you had and they will be late for Brittany's wedding.
And I have actually produced loogies that are
Lord.
sticking to them.
So next we're back up on Kid Titan at the top of the...
And that's disgusting. And they're horrified.
And now we're
Now, can I be back to...
he's crashing.
Yes, we're all back
Yeah, okay.
around to the top. And in honor of getting up to the top, then that means I'm not going to ask you to do a roll, but you guys are loosely aware, especially you two, because that's where you just were. You hear something stirring from over by the hole.
The hole?
Oh,
The mole
something is going to come out of the hole and it's stirring.
Yep.
Great.
Thank you.
We have a bunch of objects that are neatly made to go into holes. We could throw them all in there.
And
mean the dicks?
That's
I'm
what I
going to
mean.
ignore that.
I am too.
And 19.
That's what I meant. Yeah.
So that's going to mean...
These hashtag MetaPoint remind you that woo girls are not signatories to the Geneva Conventions.
Yes!
I'm not sure they could spell Geneva Convention.
That's absolutely
Funny.
Yeah, no, because they went to Geneva's bachelor party last week.
J-E-N. Kid Titan, you're up next.
Yay! I love being up next. But
You're now Titan.
but I'm Titan now, so they're breaking the law right in front of me,
Uh-huh.
and it's an assassination attempt. And the one that I love more than all others is being attacked.
Johnny Legion.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So I look directly at Bombshell. Well, directly through Bombshell
Through
with the
Bombshell.
ultravision. And I say, don't worry, Johnny. I'll keep you safe. I'll take you far from this place. Someplace where they'll never find us. And I take him up in my arms.
Oh, Bombshell's very excited about this.
And it's a hug like no other that's going to keep the woo girls from being able to harm me.
Okay.
But in this hug, I'm going to spin him around like we're dancing in Dirty Dancing and maybe lift him up a little bit
Bombshell's very excited about this.
and activate Hacksaw in order to accidentally knock the crap out of all the woo girls that are
like
going
it.
to attack
Give me
us
a roll.
at the same time.
Beautifully done.
Beautifully done.
I'm happy to be used as your cudgel.
This isn't for you, it's for Johnny.
You did say
I'm aware, but I'm
cudgel.
still willing to be.
Okay. Mated by 6'6".
Cool. So for you, for non-armored attack, then. In this state, that's going to be a lot of damage.
Yeah.
How much damage is that?
On base model mode, right around 150.
I thought.
I really
you're
enjoy
doing a
when he
full
turns into
150.
And starts dancing you around.
To
Well, that as well,
to all
yes.
Woo girls within range. Yay.
Yep.
Thank you for the buff, everybody.
And I just gathered them together to phlegm them.
So
they're
true
all
story.
right together.
One them.
Man, yeah, that's unfortunate.
Made it hurt.
So yeah, you do feel like you didn't hurt them as much as you had wanted to with that attack, but you do as you got Johnny, you're flinging him around and doing the dirty dancing. Nice image, by the way.
Yeah, I wanted to, make sure that he has the time of his life.
Yeah, as we all want to have.
Really?
But you are able to incapacitate all of the Woo girls with that attack.
Nice. I'm not a very good dancer, but I'm good at hitting people with stuff. And thank you for being my club.
That was really beautiful.
No, it does.
You
Riptide, it's on you.
Johnny did look really good while that was happening.
Yeah, he still looks really good.
Riptide, it's on you.
It hasn't stopped.
I'm going to gather up all of that liquid that is no longer on the Chans or the Woo girls and over all the alcohol and everything right over to the hole
Okay.
and just in that general area while I get out
Plug
my
the hole.
lighter for what I'm going to do next.
I like it.
Woo girl, go down to hole.
So you guys, I'm going to take you out of initiative then.
No, we're not in initiative anymore.
You're out of initiative. You are standing in the Staggering Bishop now. You have a half a dozen unconscious Woo girls lying on the ground, which they're not a well-known assassins team. They were kind of up and coming. They had hopes and dreams of doing better. They failed. But that is where you find yourself now.
We're in a wet bar with
Soaking wet
unconscious
girls.
Woo girls.
Just because now I'm
I'm
head
still dancing.
and you're still dancing.
How long does this last?
And there's no cool way for me to say this, but as much grief as I've given you before, I gotta. So I'll be right back.
Oh, so the GM is
I
going.
have to. I'm sorry. I thought I could.
All right, well,
All right.
you know what that means.
Oh, you know what we can do?
Dance.
We have a song that we owe everybody.
we do
can
the song.
dance.
So why don't you do that while I'm gone?
We'd love to.
So here's two
We're gonna
things.
Sing. Who are we singing?
We're gonna do two things while we're gone. Alien Knitter, if you could please randomly choose someone, send the information to QQ. We need the name of one person. We need a pop culture thing that they like, and a
Genre.
musical styling.
Yeah.
And then please send that information to QQ so that she can pass that to Doyle. And then let's do one more song while we have the
Dancing?
opportunity.
Dancing?
And-
Wait,
Yeah, we've got to dance.
Wait, are we
Dance.
calling me that now?
Doing
Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. I'll be right back.
All right.
All right, dancing. Are we dancing?
We should really get him a bucket for just off screen.
That would be
Ew.
funny.
That's super gross.
I was gonna have Harvey pee on all the.
Oh,
There we go. Masters of the Metaverse, masters of the Metaverse. They travel through time and space and stuff. Troll them, re-roll them, throw them above.
Follow the leader, right?
Dimensions, this is love. Heroes compelled, they have no choice. Bound by the winds of a secret voice. Masters of the Metaverse, masters of the Metaverse. Masters of the Metaverse, masters of the Metaverse.
I think that went well.
that was.
I think that went really well.
Chris looked really good up there.
Yeah, he actually looked much better this time dancing than he did earlier in the show.
It was very intense and very,
You know?
I felt it
I
in
did
my
too.
soul.
So we could strategize as a team. What we're
We
gonna
could.
do.
I was
We
gonna
can go look at his notes.
I would like to
kidding.
actually maybe spend a meta point. Otherwise, I have to act like Titan the whole time, and he's a pain in the ass.
I
Man.
like it when you're Titan. Bob really likes it when you're Titan.
If you guys don't mind, Hex will just make a crap ton of bubble gum happen in their hair so that all the Woo girls are stuck to the ground.
when they so they can't get
So
up.
they can't get up and
I
bother
am
us
all
anymore.
for this
I like
plan.
that.
Is that cool?
Oh, bubblegum?
I will twist their panties with my brain.
Give them all wedgies.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Wedgies and
Done.
bubble gum in their hair.
Done.
Like,
Done.
They're
No, that's
all
happening.
wedgied
That's
right now.
all done.
okay.
Okay.
We rolled really successfully.
And all the water went down the hole.
No, I've just
Yeah.
got it over by the hole, and I'll gladly separate the booze
Okay.
so we can light the hole on fire, and we can just.
Sorry about
they
that.
can just
So
soak
you
it
danced
wet.
brilliantly.
While you were
You are a
gone,
really good dancer.
we gave the woo girls all wedgies and stuck their hair to the floor with bubble gum.
No,
she
that
magicked
sounds
up some
terrible.
Did we get a winner for the song yet?
I don't know.
You know, I didn't check.
We have
That's
not,
cool. AK, just go ahead and send the winner to me now because I'm back. I'm back in the saddle.
Okay.
So that is what you were able to figure out, though, is not figure out. So you're in the bar. The woo girls are down.
And there was sound at the tunnel, but nothing's happened.
No,
Yep.
there was sound and
I could nano
whatever
wasp
was coming
investigate.
back.
Anyway, like I was saying before we got attacked, we should get out of here because this place is kind of a hangout for people who get paid to kill other people with superpowers.
Let's do it.
Should we not investigate the hole?
Oh, we can totally investigate the hole.
Didn't we?
I'm guessing that an evil mole rat army pops out of it at some point.
yeah.
So you don't want to investigate the hole? I'm confused
I thought we did.
if you have sarcasm
You
or
could
not.
send some
No,
nano
I thought I
wasps.
could.
Yeah, are you sending a whole bunch of water and dicks down there?
Yeah, a whole bunch of water and dicks.
Now, see, you won't learn as much that way.
Well,
You'll
Yeah,
have fun.
but if there is a mole rat army, they will be wet and covered in dicks.
Can I go first, and then when I come back, then you do that?
That seems fair.
Okay, great.
I could turn it
Seems
into
logical.
I would
a
like
big
to do
mind
that.
wash.
So I'm gonna
you're
investigate
gonna do that?
pre-water.
Are you guys
and
leaving the bar
phalluses.
while it's going on?
No, not
I
yet.
think
I have to report.
I will wait till wait till she gets back,
Yeah.
and then we'll all
So I
leave the
go.
bar
Okay.
together.
What do I see?
We're near there.
Let's get some
You
force
follow
shields
through.
up.
You have entered into this very long subterranean just maze of tunnels and systems and such that some large creature has carved out.
Wow.
You do spend a little bit of time exploring and such. You aren't able to find any signs of life.
Okay.
You guys are smart enough that probably whatever was going to appear was able to sense how combat was going in the bar and decided not to jump out into the middle of
The
the
combat.
five of you. You know,
Right.
Right.
Okay.
um,
All right.
yeah.
Well, then I will come back and report that. And
Okay.
then Riptide can do whatever he
You can
wants
go
with
flush it filled with fluid and
You could also plug the
Penises.
hole by turning it into ice.
That'll melt.
Phallus popsicle ice.
it would
Plug.
eventually melt.
True.
I'll just leave it alone.
Okay. So you guys head on out.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
Resisting the urge to burn the bar down.
Don't burn the bar down.
That would be murder, friend. We're not going to murder the woo girls.
Are you still encapsulating Johnny Legion?
As far as I know,
No, I wasp formed and I flew and I did stuff. I could.
I mean, I
redo
got
it.
him.
I figured you
Yeah,
were.
no,
Oh, you
Kids,
got him.
you
As you
got
guys,
him.
as you guys step out. Awesome.
Never felt this way before.
Oh, Johnny.
Okay. So in that case,
Johnny.
can I get some defensive checks? Kid Titan, please, or Titan, whichever version of you are in now.
I am Titan right now.
Awesome.
Bombshell's so excited about
Awesome,
what's going on
awesome.
over there because it's not only Johnny Legion, to whom she's very attracted, obviously, but also Titan is like speaking
Yeah, no,
her
this-
language,
Mhm.
just like
This
all
is
the
good for
justice.
everyone.
Wow,
I
man.
made my defensive roll.
Did you have any
Awesome.
points you wanted to take off of that?
Can you give me another roll?
Sure.
I need.
I'm just.
I need 4.
Oh yeah, I won't.
Johnny
I
gets
made one.
betray
I
us.
can
Okay.
only make one unless I roll double ones.
Nope.
How many do you need? 4.
That
Four
That was
total,
4.
please.
I got the first one.
Awesome. Each of these is going to bypass 20 points of armor.
That seems totally fair.
The first one will do 120 damage.
Yikes!
Oh,
Second one will do 180 points of damage.
Oh!
Are you?
Classic.
I think the woo girls are not going to be the last ones going down tonight.
And the third one.
Ow. 120, 180.
Oh.
Yep.
that's 300.
why you
The
should
third
never
one
fall in
will
love.
also do 120 points of damage.
Okay.
420.
Always.
It's 420.
Did that drop?
The fourth one will
No,
miss, though, as
fine.
it will smack into the wall next to you. As
make a
4
big
shots
hole?
just came off in a burst.
That was 4 shots.
No.
That was amazing.
And if you want, you can all give me initiative. And you can.
I go down in
Oh
a
my
crumpled
god,
heap.
seriously?
Are you rolling so low?
32.
That's what I rolled the other day.
Very good.
Another turn.
15!
15.
29.
Okay.
21.
23
Okay.
plus 6. Oh, 30. No. 29. I lied. Sorry.
No problem. 18.
And we have a foreshadow.
Yes, you do have a foreshadow. I was going to drop that on you in just a second.
So you let us know ahead of time, which is technically a foreshadow.
That's true. AK, would you please be so kind as to get a 2D... I said it wrong last time. Please roll 2D12 randomly, Alien Knitter. Thank you.
AK.
AK. AK.
We're all doing that? I didn't do it.
And the 5 of you, let's just do a D10 and divide by 2. The foreshadowing is going to drop on Riptide.
Oh.
So once that also means because it hit you, Riptide, 5. Go ahead and place yourself all the way on your player, or your pilot right now, please.
Perfect timing.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not, actually.
Oh, but it is.
Oh, is it?
Oh, it is.
All right.
Maybe.
32.
Maybe.
Wish Aquamarine could use her.
Okay. So we've got all that worked out. Alien Knitter, thank you for all the fun things that you do.
Thank you.
Ooh.
Okay. For all the fun things.
Wow.
I love getting shot
I
out.
hope chat saw that roll. Okay, so...
Well, that doesn't sound good. I love getting shot at by an invisible teleporting cannon.
So you said that you dropped down. Is that correct, Titan?
Are you
No.
dead?
You still standing?
No, because I've got Johnny. As soon as I get hit by all those bullets, I do like crumple in a heap to the floor, and then look like I'm dead for a second, then pop back up. Ha ha! Just like that.
I love it. I love it.
Nice try, guns.
Awesome. And so give me a defensive check, please.
Okay.
I really wanted a nice try, guns.
Guns, you will not win the day today.
This is not your day, guns. No, I don't make a
another
defensive
180
check.
points of damage.
Okay.
The shot fires off and hits you in the chest as you were trash-talking firearms.
Friend.
These things are dangerous.
And fuck it, give me another roll, please.
Friend, how are you?
And remember
So
that this
much
is
damage.
bypassing armor. 20 points of armor each time.
It's
too.
20 points of armor every time, right?
Yeah.
You'll tell me if it's more than that.
Yeah.
I missed again. Like
Okay.
I can't make defensive rolls.
Another
It's not what I
180
know.
points as this one fires
Was
off.
that 20 or 80? I didn't hear.
Another 180 points of damage.
Okay.
How are you able to take so much damage and still be alive?
Because I am made of heroism.
Oh, that is an excellent answer.
And then, let's
I do
see,
not understand it,
for
but it is
you.
an excellent answer nonetheless.
And
Heroism will always
more.
win the day, apparently.
Yes. When you fight crime.
Riptide, please give me a defensive check.
Oh, I'm gonna definitely go that way then. I mean, given the dice, that's the best option.
That's probably the best way to go. Using Jebediah's DCB.
I missed it by that much.
Have you used your bonus
Have
for
you used your
today?
bonus
Yes.
Damn.
So Mark,
I got a 9. I needed an 8.
You see that, right? Okay. 180 points of damage as a shot fires off and hits you full on in the chest.
180,
180, bypassing 20 points of armor.
which would be 50, which would be
Dude, that's 6 points. 6 points.
would take 60.
60 points.
Yeah. I am worried about us, friends.
You still
and we
up?
have no idea how to defeat this foe.
We will figure it out. Don't give up hope.
I have not given up hope. I am just concerned.
Give up hope.
Oh yeah, good night.
Good night.
You out?
Good night. Negative 10.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
And then the 3 of you,
I'm in swarm form still from my exam.
that would be Lady Vale. Please give me a defensive check.
Unless they were shooting me with water.
Oh, I.
Oh wait, you can't defense because it's a range shot. I'm sorry.
Okay.
120 points.
Oh,
As one more fires off and
Oh.
plugs into Lady Vale.
Lady Vale is dead.
again?
Not a big
dropping
deal.
like flies.
Not a big deal for her.
No. Mummy.
And that would be Griefer's turn.
Griefers.
That was the end of the turn. May I inquire as to
That was
how
the
many
turn she took 3 turns ago.
how many turns have
She got a
passed?
surprise attack,
I know
and then
how
she
many
outrolled
turns.
everyone on initiative. I'm just addressing what was asked about.
My next question is how many turns have passed since the Woo Girls attacks on Bombshell?
Oh, I see what you're asking. Give yourself 5 rounds of healing.
Excellent.
Oh, no, I was figuring if she was like 8 miles out, like she actually shot. Like,
Oh, it's true. She shot yesterday.
yeah. like,
It's
So
like
cool.
if you ever, I'll just say it. If you ever find her and go toe to toe, you will kick the shit out of her.
but she's invisible and can teleport. This is like when I used to play
she's not
superheroes
built
with my
to
little
go
brother,
mono-
and he was
yeah.
always bulletproof during Cops and Robbers.
Bombshell, you are up next, though.
All right, so friends, the last time I tried to encounter our foe, she obviously just teleported away. I feel that this strategy is fraught with stupidity, and I do not feel like attempting it unless somebody else can convince me otherwise.
What are you trying to do?
I don't know. I'm trying to think of something to do. I feel helpless, and
Might I suggest cover?
you just would like me to create cover?
That's a great idea.
I would like to create cover.
I like it. So you
Can't
gotta
you
swarm
transform?
form.
Can't you turn us into a tank or something?
I could turn into a tank.
No.
Could I turn
Yes, you
into a
can.
wall?
Yeah, absolutely.
Could I be a big
Or
wall?
you could
You
turn
can
into
just turn
a
yourself
big
into a swarm form wall.
gun hurt.
Or big cat head. For
Like you could just turn yourself into just a wall of nano wasps.
I'm a wall.
And any attack that hits the wall
will hit me.
will hit you, but it's hitting you in swarm form, so
Yep.
it won't be as effective.
It's only hitting one. She can shoot you.
I would like
Through
to
a
be
few, but
that.
not.
I
Okay.
would like to protect my team and Johnny
Sounds
Legion,
good.
to whom I'm still attracted.
Hex or Kid Titan, one of you is up next.
Hex, go ahead.
Okay.
And you have a couple of teammates who are down right now, as a reminder.
Yeah, my plan was to give us all a force field around ourselves.
Well, if that was your plan, then I could try to heal people with my nano wasps instead of making the wall.
Yeah, can we do that instead?
I will let you retcon it this once.
Okay.
Yeah?
I did not confer before. I apologize.
It's all good. I think you should heal.
I'm going to heal the person who cannot regenerate all by themselves because I have medical
When
knowledge
unconscious.
I see what you're saying.
and things.
Yeah.
So you're going to reallocate your power points basically such that you can start healing instead.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what I would like to do.
Yes. Who are you going to aim those points towards?
Killy.
You're going to pick up 50 points of healing on your turn,
On my turn.
on the end of your turn. So you
Okay.
won't get your turn, but you'll heal up 50 points.
Great. That's a 5, so I beat it by 4. Magical force field, bring rainbows of protection. # love my team.
Oh, that's so cute.
Hex Destiny's really upset that 2 of them went down. So you have beautiful rainbow force field bubbles.
That's such an affirming force field. I like
Yeah.
it.
It is definitely cheerful armor. I
Awesome. So
support
you
this.
have, did you roll?
Yeah, I got a 15, so I beat it by 4.
So you put up this shimmering wall of light and force and
We're
such.
all like in bubbles.
Yep. Sounds fantastic. Oh, so it's an individual bubble on each?
Individual bubble on each person.
Oh, so it's like okay, I like
How
that.
many
That's
points?
cute.
Like we're bubbles. I have no idea how many points I would get.
Well, it's based on your power, so I'll figure that out.
She's
in just a
got
second.
enough to cover that.
Yeah. No, I'll figure out the math on it in just
I'm
a second.
assuming Johnny Legion is also.
She can do 100
point.
Oh,
point.
yeah.
She can do 100-point force fields on each of us.
So Hex Kid Titan.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
And it's just Titan right now.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. It's all right.
Titan, my old friend.
So as I'm standing there, bravely blocking bullets with
Yeah.
my body, I'm also and watching my friends get murdered by the same bullets.
Yep.
I'm using my ultra vision to track the source of where these shots are coming from.
Awesome.
At this exact moment. Once I feel that I have that location locked, I am spending just these 2 meta points to go over to Crash.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my beta beams for a ranged attack,
I don't know what he's doing.
indirect fire, right. And I'm let's see, using Crash so I can actually use my accuracy to call the shot.
You can take this shot.
It won't. Now, because I'm using beta beams and not like a super high-powered rifle or something, it won't hit them until the beginning of next turn.
I'm not even concerned. You just go ahead and you do what you want to do. You go ahead and tell me.
And yeah, because Titan can't make that shot, but Crash can.
Nice.
With that ACV?
That's the plan.
Booyah!
And actually, I needed it for the 3 ranks of accuracy.
Right. No.
All right. So, but with the accuracy, it's -9.
Do you have points from Patreon?
7.
7.
So you beat it by 7.
And I beat it by, well, if I use those points though, I'll hit it.
Beat it by 14.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the points and try and
Nice.
go for the
Sounds
14.
good.
Go for that 150% damage.
Too, right?
So I'm just like
My 2 points.
mathing. Okay, move him down. Just
Sounds like a
shoot
shot.
lasers,
I like it.
I love it.
which are non-lethal.
Right.
Yes.
And we'll hit next turn, right?
The very top of the round. Yeah.
Yep. Sounds good. So that is going to be. Oh, I'm on the wrong side of. It's right there.
Side of the page.
Riptide. At the end of your turn, you got 50 points back. Are you now conscious?
Oh yeah, by
Awesome.
40.
Lady Vale. You'll reincarnate in 2 rounds. This is round 1. So at the end of the next round, you'll be back.
Meditating.
Yep. So we'll be back
If
up
she
in a
gets
bit.
healed, will she regenerate faster?
Yes.
Can I still talk to Aquamarine using my nanobots and just reassure
Yeah,
her
sure.
that
I mean, you guys are always in basic contact
We've
through the metapods.
established that pilots can always talk even when the avatar's unconscious.
Yep.
It's nice to have some quiet time.
So back up to the top.
You just said that because they're not shooting at you right now.
Nothing happens at the top of the
Truth.
round.
Oh.
Man, she
Bombshell,
bounced
it's on
again.
you.
I'm glad to have healed my friend.
You could heal your other friend.
If I heal, isn't she going to be healed at the end of this round anyway?
End of the next round.
She will reincarnate eventually, but if you heal her now,
Then I
she'll
will
be,
heal her now.
She'll
I
be
would
good
like
to go
to
at
do
the start of a turn versus at the end.
I would
Yeah.
like to do something productive, so I
Cool.
will
So
heal
you
her.
can give her 50 points of healing as well.
That feels really nice. Thanks.
No problem.
Does that bring you up above 0?
Yes, it does.
Sweet. You'll be back up at the top of your turn. Hex or Titan?
I'm gonna drop Haxor again at the top of this round as a buff for everybody.
Sounds good.
So everybody gets a +2. Is that what that
Yes.
is?
To our rolls?
Yeah.
For the whole round.
Cool.
That's awesome.
For the whole round. Wow.
3 points. You each get a 3-point bonus
Oh, nice.
on your next roll.
Thank you.
3-point bonus, and that's not an action, so. I duck.
Sounds good.
I take him and grab Johnny and throw ourselves out of the way, because if this sniper works anything like the sniper works in the past, if they just teleported because a big laser beam was shooting at them, they'll probably teleport to either the right or left behind us, flank, and fire from that angle. So I'm getting out of the way.
It's almost like you know how snipers think.
Yeah, I know.
So there's going to be 2 Riptide.
At least I got Crash doing the
Oh,
thinking
wait.
now.
What about me?
Oh, I'm sorry. Hex, yeah, it's on you.
I mean, actually, I will defer. I gotta write a haiku. I gotta write a stupid haiku.
Okay, you'll defer for a bit.
God.
Riptide.
What's it?
Well, I'm all the way over here in Jebediah, and he's not been very good with this water crap. But I have a feeling that in that car's trunk over there is one of my major gadgets. Force field generator. So I'm gonna
So you want to
Pop
see
the trunk.
You want to see pop the trunk and see if there just happens to be a force
Force
field
field
generator. in the back of
generator.
it.
He's using
I
his,
love it.
he's using his
Sounds
black
good.
box.
Using
Right there.
gadgeteering.
And I gotta use my-
before you roll those die, I'd like to point out to you that you were foreshadowed.
right.
So your
you don't
die
get
has
to roll.
already been rolled for you. So you don't need to roll your die.
Thank God.
Because chat has already rolled for you.
What do I get,
on
chat?
On 2d12.
Oh, that's rough.
2 die 12.
2d12 they rolled for you, and you got a 6. Shut up! I know. Like,
Wow, that's awesome.
Hey, that beats my
Yep.
power usage on that one by a lot.
yep. So out of nowhere, you happen to pick the one random car on this street that was owned by Professor
Forcefield.
McFidget, and Professor McFidget likes to dabble in force field generators.
Ah, you say you've got a McForce field generator.
He does. He did.
Crank that sucker up
you
and put
pop
a
it
big
out. It
enough dome
happens to
over
be
us.
completely compatible with your knowledge of force field generators. In fact, it's a design that you that you've worked on before. That Jebediah did. Even though it's a different world, somehow convergent evolution has reached the point to where this force field generator is exactly the design you know how to use.
Well, something's got to protect those metapods.
Can
Exactly.
Professor McFidget have giant Coke bottle glasses and no visible pupils? Because that would make me
He does.
happy.
His glasses actually go out like a solid.
Oh yeah, and they're like at least knee thick.
He has to be careful. He knocks people over sometimes if he's in a hurry.
I hate when that happens.
So
Yeah, so I'll just crank that sucker right on.
Absolutely.
Get a
And you know
force field
what?
bubble over all of us.
and because you know exactly how to use this thing, it worked immediately. So you did. You just cranked up a 100-point force field generator.
Good work, friend. I appreciate
Good
this.
knowing where these things are at.
I appreciate this bubble of safety. Because it is unnerving not knowing from
Lady Vale,
whence
on you.
the next attack will come.
Oh, right, we're being attacked.
Welcome
Right.
back.
Yay, you're live!
Okay. Lady Vale assesses the situation and notices what everyone else is doing and stays low to the ground because she sees Titan doing that and
Okay.
isn't sure what's happening quite. But
You just woke up. It's,
Yeah.
It's unnerving.
yeah, exactly.
It is unnerving to those of us that have been awake.
Can I hold what I do to wait? No.
I mean, at the end of your turn, the bad guys might get to act again.
I
That's
mean,
all I can tell you.
I'm ready for my to go down.
Oh, because
too.
you're ready as well. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. You held yours.
So if I can do mine, and then if you.
Sounds
Hex,
good.
go right
Is
ahead.
that cool?
Yes, please.
Okay. I realize my sword only has a certain range to fly, but I would like to
Just away from you.
just right. But I would like to give it magic to go farther.
You want to try and undo it?
Okay, I'll read you the haiku. You can shoot me down. But this is for the. So I'm putting the spell on my sword.
Phrasing. I've got a sniper.
Lock onto Griefer. Go find the hidden sniper. Go take her soul. I want my sword. But it's not gonna work because it has to be within 50
That's kind
yards
of what
of
I was
me.
doing with my beta beams, because if
Yeah.
she teleports away, they'll turn around and go the other way because they're homing. So
Right, I'm
We'll at
trying to
least
get
know
the
what
sword.
direction
That's
she
why
takes.
that's why I said lock on. I want the sword to be locked on to her. That's the only target.
I want to look at this for a second.
It's cool if you shoot it down.
Give me a
won't
roll
get
with an
your
8-point
defense.
penalty.
What?
Give me a roll with an 8-point penalty.
A roll with an 8-point.
We still have a meta point. If
We
wanna
do
use it.
have a meta
Uh-huh.
point. Okay, I'll use it.
Okay.
I mean, your magic score is pretty grossly high. So.
I know, but this is an 8-point penalty.
Okay, you got this.
I rolled a 6,
Okay.
That'll do.
so that is a success.
It is a success by.
Oh,
5.
yes.
Okay.
So
So your sword,
Gets one attack.
it sails off.
And-
It sails off in the distance.
and does it get her?
It sails off in the distance.
It's got a distance to
Oh.
Hashtag hack attack. Professor McFidget actually shows up and unicorned the group with techno babble.
The word was assists. And for some reason, it tried to censor assists because I think it thought
Because
it
it
just
has the
stopped
word
at
ass in
ass.
it.
I love, by the way, how chat gets censored, and yet people drop f-bombs on this channel like nobody. Like, it makes no sense to me. But
Writing it makes
whatever.
it more real.
It's true. It's more real when it's written down.
So
Now
I'm
we have
sorry.
to
What's the
techno
hack
babble?
attack?
Hack attack is whatever they just said happens. So
which is
Professor McFidget, the owner of the force field generator,
Yeah,
shows
assist.
up and assists the group with technobabble. So,
Okay.
sure, we can do this. So as you guys are,
I like this
exactly, exactly.
It's me, Professor McFidget.
Hey everybody, it's me, Professor McFidget.
I like this hack because it mainly affects Chris.
Out of a side door in the alley, randomly, the door opens and a man steps out wearing a white lab coat and very large Coke bottle glasses. And
The comedy professor.
he
here
looks
to
at
explain why this is
you all,
funny.
and he looks at you all and he says, "Howdy-o, everybody! How are you doing?" Is that my force field generator? And he walks towards you, and he's able to pass straight through the force field generator because he's attuned his body to its wavelength or something else. Technobabblish. She's, "Oh, well, I'm so happy to see you are here. I hope that it's helping you out. Has it been a useful piece of machinery for you so far?"
I hope this
Why is
octogenarian
that
has
talking to
good.
me?
Yeah, it's great.
Excellent.
I'm glad
you
you brought it.
seem to be doing something heroic. Let me help you out with that. So he bends over to the force field generator and starts fidgeting with it. Now you can see how if you take the compressor condenser and invert it with the dilithium tricaster, you will find the ways in which we are able to then manifest the destiny of everything.
I'm like,
No shit.
close.
Absolutely. And he starts fiddling around with some more things.
You have any notes?
Pops some things, kicks it once. There's a
For the
tachyon
waffle.
accelerator.
Hashtag MetaPoint.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. This a wibbly
Second
wobbly
golden
Or the waffle.
Chris, did you
tachyon accelerator. I'm aware of all the things. And
Oh.
he presses a few more buttons on it, and all of a sudden, this force field generator, it septuples in its power. Instead of
Ooh.
giving you 100 points of force field, it's now doing 700 points.
What a nice
Force field
octogenarian you are.
generation. And then he says, "I'm sorry, I believe it's time for my nap." And then he goes over and lies down in the corner and won't speak to you for the rest of the encounter.
He didn't crawl into his own truck.
Walks right across the field of fire.
That's actually true. He climbs into the front of his car and lays down, kicks back the chair, presses the. It's an electronic one.
That was such a cute
sounds
little old
of
man.
Kansas playing
Yes.
in the background.
I appreciate him.
Yes.
What a nice old man he was.
Alienator, if we did get that other waffle, it sounded like we might. Can I just trust you to take care of it if and or when it hits, please? Thank you. And then ask for the stuff and whisper and the things and holy crap, so much to do. So
In 9 minutes.
we are sitting on. Paximo got the second waffle.
Yay!
Nice.
So, oh, good grief. What time is it? Yeah, we can do
Yeah,
this.
we got to do stuff.
So, you guys hang out, hunkered down in your newfound bunker of this force field generator and such. And you hang out there for a while, and there are no more shots that are coming right now.
Okay, so.
Do you think she sees our force field and is
Oh
scared?
yeah. She's just gonna wait for it to go down. We should just teleport.
We're teleporting away?
We should. I should.
Where you should.
We should.
Lady Vale could help you all tell.
Lady Vale could help us teleport. Oh yeah, teleport.
Yes. Lady
But
Vale
where-
teleports.
You could.
Hold
I
on,
could,
friends.
I could turn some of us into.
Where are we supposed to teleport? This person who has been shooting at us has found us every place we have gone.
Nope, they found us outside.
But I can teleport.
In his office and in the bar.
Yeah.
We've been
Outside.
inside.
Maybe we should go to Sentinel HQ.
I can.
We could go to the studio.
Like
What'd you do?
cupcake therapy, I've just decided I'm gonna let that buff happen a little bit more next week as well, just because I couldn't do a lot of McFidget based on the time that we had. So I'm gonna write down a note, and we've not seen the last of what you just did.
Yay!
Yay.
Oh, you just created an NPC. Congratulations.
You did.
He or she or Cupcake, thank you for your work.
Cupcake?
Hi.
If it's Cupcake, I assume it's a bodybuilder.
So I don't know, obviously where she's located, but my teleportation abilities could help
Yes.
in getting closer to her.
Right now, you guys would be better off in just trying to find a place that's a little bit safer.
Yeah, I think
Safer than here.
How is
range
Yeah,
of
I think,
100 yards.
I think one of the safest places we could be is actually at the set for the show, just because
There's a
they've
bunch
got
of other
sensors for
superheroes.
exactly the kind of things that we're trying to avoid out here.
Oh,
So you were
let's do
able
it.
to teleport over to the show,
Okay.
to the studio.
Cool.
It has been largely shut down because of all the things that have happened, but there is still a skeleton crew, no pun intended, hanging out.
Green Room Alpha.
Alien Knitter, I'm assuming you're getting the info from Paximo, just in case.
And I wanna-
Name, musical.
I would like a
everything.
favor for that, since it's
Yeah.
since it's for one of our favorites. I noticed there's no musical instruments here this week.
I thought we should do something a cappella, like a chorale.
Oh, I don't disagree. I don't disagree. But if we should do one like that, and then you should give me the rest of the week to do something, to have the beginning for next week with some music.
Start off with something like that next week?
Yeah.
Oh,
So to
let's
write
I'm just saying, golden waffles
legit
with
song.
preparation
Could be even
gifable.
better.
That's true. Okay.
They are gifable.
And I can write harmonies and stuff.
I have a hunch that PAX would be willing to wait one week, but we'll touch base.
so.
I feel, yeah.
Worth
okay.
the wait, I promise.
Okay. So you wind up at the studio, and this is actually a great place for us to be right now because you find yourselves at the studio, and you notice as soon as you appear that you've landed in the main lobby area, and the receptionist is at the desk just weeping. And there are a couple other people standing at the desk in tears with her as well.
Is her name also Jill?
And there are several
Jill.
people around the room who are just holding their head and just clearly in shock over something.
What happened now?
Who's dead? Says the 12-year-old with no tact.
Bombshell attempts to comfort the closest
I'm hosting
creature.
Crash right now, so I have no problem blurting that out either.
Says the 12-year-old with no tact. Everybody
Bombshell-
looks over at you guys, just kind of like, inappropriate. Sorry. It's Migraine. It's Dr. Migraine. He killed himself.
Friends, I wanted to go check on him.
Totally called it.
He said it was all his fault, and he was so sorry.
Hey,
And then she just goes back into, everyone is just crippled by the news of this loss.
Everyone except for Armor Guy.
this
Says
isn't
the
our fault,
12-year-old with
guys.
no
This
tact.
is not our fault.
It is never the
it's not.
friend's fault. But I do feel some responsibility, even though it is not our fault.
We couldn't do anything. We were helping Johnny.
That's true.
And he was very good looking.
I'm being shot at. Actively.
Oh, powered right down.
Oh,
From
yeah.
Titan back
Yeah.
to Kid Titan. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What are the details? How did you find out?
It came through an email
Where did you do it?
Email?
An email?
at his home.
Who sent the email? Who told you about the death of Migraine Man through an email?
It was I forget his name right now. Eric.
Eric?
He couldn't come tell.
Armor guy.
Eric Masters.
Yeah.
Oh.
Armor Guy.
Well, then we can't quite trust what's happening.
But I know who we're gonna go talk to next.
Armor guy.
And then right then, Hex,
Yes.
We're scared.
you hear a single shot and a whimper.
If she hit my bunny, I swear to God, I'm gonna kill you.
And Harvey falls over next to you.
I can heal Harvey.
And that's where we end for today.
I'm actually legit crying right now. She hit the bunny?
Hit the bunny.
She couldn't have been aiming
That
for
bitch is gonna burn so fast and hard.
Yeah, now it doesn't matter how cool she
That
is.
can
is
save the
where
bunny.
we go.
Save the bunny.
And we have just enough time to do a song
I can do veterinary
for
skills. I will save that
Dav,
bunny.
Dav
Are you crying
Linigan,
too?
Bluegrass Battletech.
What? Battletech?
Dav
Bluegrass?
Linigan, Bluegrass Battletech.
Alright.
Okay.
Dab Lennigan.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Dab.
DAV. Oh, come on, pen.
Lennigan.
DAVLEN again. Bluegrass Battletech.
So like dabbling. Again.
Bluegrass.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, yeah. There you go.
And again, no guitar. Killing me.
I know.
We got you, baby.
Yeah.
Battletech! You got your drink for your gaming,
I like it.
and you got your dice.
Well, I think
there's a washboard over there somewhere.
you know, technically, this is not my job, so you're more than welcome to come up with this song.
No,
What?
We're on
Oh, we got the percussion over here.
I might be able to get it.
You know, actually, since we don't have all the instruments, what if instead we did do more of an a cappella chorale type about bluegrass
Cool.
and BattleTech and Davlin again?
Well, come on and let's do it.
Okay.
Here you go. Have a seat.
We'll go behind him and play our instruments.
Ready?
Anyway.
Oh no, we're gonna do this as a chorale, everybody. We can do this. You can join in.
We thought we'd come to you.
Oh, perfect. Sounds good. Okay.
Yeah, come to us. We are all together.
All together now.
I'm just gonna use all
Just in case.
Okay.
Giant fighting robots. BattleTech, destruction, death from above. BattleTech and Bluegrass both start with B.
That is true.
This is BattleTech in the key of G.
PPC. With PPC.
Davlin again loves BattleTech and Bluegrass.
EBCs.
Zorch, Talon's dead.
You can't kill me.
But we can give you a hand.
And on that note, thank you everybody for checking us out. Do we still owe one more dance, or are we good on that? Nope, we did that one. We did that.
Yeah,
we did all
no.
the things. That
Anything else
happened.
we will make up.
Okay, everybody, we'll be back next week, 3 p.m., same hyper time and same hyper channel. On behalf of everyone, Zombie Orpheus and Hyper RPG, thank you so much. You guys take care. Have a great weekend.
You know Maggie's gonna beat you up before you leave the building, right?
For what?
Oh,
Buddy.
Buddy's not dead.
You're dead.
Killed
You're dead.
Unless he is.
The